Yes, the joke was like farmersonly.com.
I'm glad we came to that conclusion together.
Yes, the joke was like farmersonly.com.
Yeah, now we're getting good echo.
Whoa.
Did you say?
Right now, all we have is a spooky dagger that makes you not shoot your bow.
Superpower.
Hey.
Superpower.
Yeah, actually, no, that's pretty. Yeah.
Ooh,
Also,
you're
every
not
now and
gonna
then
use your bow this combat. Ooh.
Every now and then it critically kills a boss.
Hey, there's sound over there, so cool. Hang on just a second.
Ooh.
Huh?
Spooky.
It would be a shame if something happened to your paladin.
Are we? When are we playing that again?
It's coming up. We keep having delays in trying to sell the house.
No, okay, that's fine.
Okay, maybe we're good. Welcome to a GrimDark Saturday night.
Are we on the internet?
Yeah, we're on the internet.
Hi, internet.
We need to have a couple of GrimDank sessions.
GrimDank. So, last time, which people couldn't hear, it was a really good session.
Great session.
You would gone back to your hometown, dug up some bones, take some fragments of your family with you since you're going to be leaving the area. Had kind of a chill moment with Fang there. He pulled out the map, kind of made sure it was marked well on his magic map.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was cute.
Yeah, went back to town, and you were discussing leaving. You saw two children come running in, covered in filth and nastiness. And girl was fairly traumatized. The boy was mumbling incoherently and then went into convulsions and had this centipede creature rip out through his body that y'all fought.
I don't think there's anything we could do about that one.
Yeah, some of Brandon's favorite body horror stuff going on.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna have PTSD every time we meet a new NPC. Like, okay, what's up? What's your deal? Are your eyeballs going to turn into something? It's just
Then I'm doing my job right. Because then I can get you with those like completely mundane, like you just keep waiting. What's wrong? What's going to happen? I mean, you met Seth. There was nothing wrong with Seth.
What are you gonna do with Seth?
Who knows? Who knows? That's down the road. I've got to let him get in more deep with y'all. I mean, he's getting a family now. about to get married, have a kid.
Yeah, we got to get out of this continent before we can find out what happens to him.
Listen, if at the worst he dies, it's not our fault. We weren't there.
Y'all went out hunting, trying to figure out what caused this. And the only thing you found was a pit trap, had a dead deer in it, and a few maggot creatures. They just happen to have baby faces on them. And y'all burn that.
Nothing strange about that.
Oh god, I forgot about the baby face thing.
Damn, no sound. Oh yes, this is Welcome to GrimDark, new and improved with sound. Now with audio.
Now in smell-o-vision.
So at that point, y'all headed back because it was pretty dark, and everybody was getting some mess-ups in their head. Which she's not here tonight, but Leora snapped something in her cortex. And what was it she got?
Oh yeah, she just crested the number, the 100, didn't she?
Let me look. She doesn't
I think
have it
that's technically
listed.
her second thing.
She's listed. She's only listed as 88, but I could have swore she has.
She probably didn't put it down there.
Was she manic? Where she has to
I
roll.
really don't remember.
Who was it? Somebody got something where they had to roll each time. Was that Fang?
That's fine.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe she got close. Yeah, she just got up.
Oh, right, because we spent a little bit of time talking about how she had started with some.
Yeah.
So we were like, wow, you're really high. Oh, it's
And then Nick
because
rolled some. Yeah. So Fang got the schizophrenia.
That should be really easy to RP.
Yeah, so he's got, well, you've got a 60% chance every day of just being you. But if you have to make any kind of intelligence, wisdom, or charisma-based skill check, you've got to check each time to see if something snaps. So I think that's where we're at. Y'all had gone back to town for the night.
What does that mean in like mechanical terms? If something snaps, does he just auto fail when he's doing and also go
No,
crazy
in
temporarily?
mechanical terms means that he's got a 60%, so 1 to 60 on the dice, no effect. Otherwise, the result on the table, which could be amnesia, depression, heroic idiocy, introversion, kleptomania, manic, megalomania, or pathological lying could kick in, and he would play as those specific detriments.
Yeah, and that's the
On the skill checks.
What is a real character?
On the checks.
There's no his checks there. It was just whatever the normal check. I mean, if he has to make an intelligence check, he just rolls percentile dice, and if he gets over 60, then one of the other schizophrenic tendencies kicks in.
Okay.
So the check is the trigger to see if something else happens, but the check still goes on like normal.
Right, but there's still a 60% chance nothing happens. And because if I don't pull the table up, it will happen. If I'm like, I ain't gonna worry about pulling that shit up. And if I
I don't need to
do,
draw
I'll
enough for
roll
that.
it.
It would never go in that cave.
Thomas.
I'm gonna need my notes up for tonight too. See what else y'all go through. Y'all might not remember. The father had been out looking for him. He come in. He talked with him, and then through discussion, figured that the daughter now has a tattoo on her lower back of a 6-fingered hand. And that's it. If y'all come back in town, the father is out there. You hear, as y'all approaching town, you hear them yelling for Kara. Did you see her? We can't find her. She's missing again.
That's not the name of the girl with
That's the girl with the tattoo. Yes, that's one of the girl that they can't find her. Y'all are coming back into town.
I have a question. Is she the girl with the dragon tattoo?
No, six-finger tattoo.
He just
He's that fucking freeze frame thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm having so much fun now that I've discovered filters for this thing.
I'm
sorry I said anything.
So you're the one who told him about it.
Actually, I didn't.
No, I just
get this-
started doing it, and he's like, "What are you doing?" Like it's OBS, and the rest is history.
Yeah, that's exact. Actually, that's true. He got me into OBS. That's what.
So, what are y'all doing?
So, hold on. The girl, we just saved half of their children, and then we went out to the woods, and then we came back, and you lost her again, just like that.
Somehow she's wandered off. She was in the house. I was talking with one of the neighbors. My wife is still kind of despondent after what happened, and apparently she walked out. We can't find her.
Did you see which way she went?
No, but we just went to check on her when I come back, and she's not there. Did you happen to see her while you were out?
You don't want to know what we saw while we were out.
Yeah. Not what she looks like because we're up with a baby face. I don't actually say that.
Oh, what?
Oh, what?
Fucking what?
Elle, what did you just say?
Those are our other three children. We keep them out there to feed on beer.
Oh, my.
Oh no! Oh my babies!
We're burning this village to the ground.
We burned this village. I take out my loot. We burn this village with rock and roll.
Oh, man.
We've been flagged. I'm sorry, Bradley.
Hey, you need to change your hashtag to never let Nick play a part again.
This one still works.
Yeah, it was.
Oops, I did it again. I'll stop.
Stop the loot.
Stop the hashtag. Stop the bard.
Can I do a quick check and see if I can find any kind of tracks leading away from the common area?
It's the same again like last time. There's people in and out of the village. You're going to find all kinds of tracks. They're going to lead in all directions. People have been out
She
searching
went one
for...
of those 10 ways.
Yeah. Y'all just came from one direction that she came from earlier. You had not seen her.
Oh, did she have like a tree house or a favorite, spot to like a little gully in the creek or something?
Not that I'm aware of. They played all over this area. I spoke with some people earlier. You said that you're from here. I guess we moved in after you had left the area or something. You're a tracker or a hunter from here.
So you're pretty new.
So you don't know them. So they had been after y'all had left.
And I've only been going, wait, oh shit, we were stuck in the cave for like forever.
It's been about a year. The campaign started September 1st on the game calendar. And it is currently March, the end of March, almost April. So better part of the year.
All right, so just off the cuff,
Quarter of the year.
he can think of at least 3 places that Aspen and some of the other kids would like to play around, because there's like this really big tree off to the north that has these really almost mangrove-like roots, so it's like a whole jungle gym. And then there's this kind of eddy in one of the creeks that runs through the forest where it's like shallow, still water. It's kind of just a nice place to play when it's hot. So I mean, immediately, there's a couple of places that the kids are kind of drawn to. How old was your girl?
15.
I mean, if yourself hiding somewhat, I don't know. Were you guys fighting?
No, there's been nothing abnormal at all. Till
Well,
this.
except for what just happened to your brother. So I'm internally thinking that a child having, even a teenager having seen something like that, would be looking for a place of comfort, which makes me lean toward the whole tree idea, but I'd need to actually trek out there and check it. I have no fucking clue if the tattoo we saw is having any influence on her. But we didn't see anything else when we were out in the woods that would be like, oh, there's the gingerbread house, it's calling all the kids to it.
Nope. Say other than that pit trap, which is not an uncommon thing with trappers around the area, and your town's known mostly its export is pelts and things, hides. So there's all kinds of trapping going on around here.
Who else is hanging around right now?
Like it's your group and
Yeah, right. Of
Yeah,
the
there's
other
a few of
players.
the towns of the
I've been
men
talking
and-
with the dad, but
right. There's been a few more of the men folk that are out. They are hollering. It's nighttime. There's still danger. The weirdness that went on. People aren't venturing too far past the edge of the village, but people calling out for her. There's no reply. Say
Well,
Laura
if
and-
you've
go ahead.
if you've got an idea of where to check, I'll go with you. Safety in numbers, as always.
yeah, safety. He takes a long stare at the massive bandage across his torso.
And the darkness of the woods.
Could be fun.
Ooh. I mean, I could draw you a map on how to get to the tree. I mean, I should really heal. Rest up a little bit.
Nonsense. We'll buff out those scratches later.
Look, if I got scratched again, it'll go straight through. It'll just like that's the bottom half of me off.
Is that all you can think about yourself right now?
Some blood just kind of squirts out of one of the bandages. Look, all I'm saying is, I mean, she isn't back by now. She's probably found somewhere safe. She like climbed up a tree and is just trying to shut out the nastiness of what just went down with the thing that came out of the.
Hold on. I have an idea. I'm gonna walk over to Drake. I'm gonna pull my map out. I'm gonna hand it to him.
Don't we have to do like some kind of secret handoff word thing?
Yeah,
The
just
code word is raspberry.
It's kind of one of those deals. I say it's his ownership, but being in the group, it's no big deal for y'all to each do that.
Okay. I'm a stickler for procedure. No, that's kind of good.
yeah. Okay, buddy.
So he sits there and focuses on the map and like sticks his tongue out, and looks up into his brain a little bit, and then you see. Initially, it's kind of drawn in crayon. Off to the north of town, there's like a dotted line, and then like this big old like badly drawn tree that slowly resolves to match like the art style of the map. But you can see like these like very deep curving roots that kind of plunge or shoot up and then plunge into the ground. So there's just like a whole bunch of different nests and holes and things. But it kind of stands out among the rest of the forest in the area, and there's just like a pretty simple path you can follow that goes down a couple clear ridge lines into like a valley to the north. Maybe like a 30-minute walk. As he starts sweating. Oh, it was really hard.
You look up from the map and you look at Fang, there's just a look of just like worry on his face. It's like, don't get sweat on my map, please.
As I'm dabbing myself up. Oh. I kind of look around for the nearest lamppost. Just kind of walk over.
I mean, I suppose he gave us the best directions we're gonna get from him because apparently he needs to go take a nap right now.
Swear you can hit with one great axe, and suddenly it's all, oh, woe is me.
I mean,
Kursk hasn't heard any complaints from the people he's killed.
all two of them.
Obviously, I need to rectify the situation. Hold on.
Fang looks down at the blade. Great axe, like, yeah. What a coward that guy is. Well,
Double
I'm
checking.
sure.
Is Scott here? He's on the call, but I feel like I haven't heard him.
Yeah, hello.
Okay.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Well, anybody in favor of going out to simply have a look without Drake bleeding around us the whole time?
Yes.
Proximo.
He jumped at that really fast.
I didn't catch you, Scott.
I can take that. I can take or leave the blood pot.
Sounds like he's coming with us. And we don't have Leora. L, are you coming?
Oh no, he froze his camera again.
He's moving. He's just ignoring. Nick, can you not hear us? Hello?
All right, he either can't hear us or this is another one of his shticks.
Yeah, I'm going with shtick.
Hello?
If he doesn't say anything soon, he's gonna have to stay here and tend to my wounds.
What? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was cutting in and out for some reason. I just turned it off and turned it back on.
I'm fucking with shit in OBS and killed my sound.
I can neither confirm nor deny those accusations.
That's a confirmation right there, sir.
How long have you not been able to hear?
Let's see. Well, I was born in '98, so.
Are you coming with us?
Yes, I'm coming with you.
All right, cool.
So
All right,
Laura
Drake,
and
we'll,
Little Mouse are going to try to help with the wife some more.
Yeah, well, I assume they'll let us know if she shows back up while we're gone.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll shout real loud.
No, you won't. You're going to bed, you giant baby.
I'm laying down. It doesn't mean I'm sleeping. I'm just
You better be asleep when I get back.
Whoa.
the long sleep.
That's not weird at all.
Or I'll put you to sleep.
You better be asleep when I get back. Not the weirdest thing ever said to a party member.
Better be asleep or I'll put you to.
Yep, good luck. Yeah, just gonna, and he just kind of slides down the lamppost.
Y'all need to double check your
Plops on the ground.
the party sheet too before when y'all forget things that could possibly help.
Party sheet. Bottle of mercury.
Oh yeah, 23 spears, totally.
Yep. Set up a spear trap.
That bottle of mercury is looking pretty tasty right about now.
How many potions? Wait, are those potions that we don't know what they do?
Correct.
And we have to taste them in order to know?
Correct.
And if we taste them, we get the effect?
If it's good, no. But you can tell what it does. If it's bad, yes, you have to roll your saves or take the bad thing. That's the nasty part.
I mean,
Yeah,
think
it's
of
on,
a thimble full of cyanide.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
well,
hey, is
it's
this
just
poison taste or is this Kool-Aid? No, it's poison shit.
Listen,
Crap, we have 3 diamonds. and
we
2 emeralds.
could do a little bit of Russian roulette here, or at least this world's version of Russian roulette with the potions. I say we start tasting just a little, and then hopefully it's good, and if it's bad, hopefully it's not too bad.
L is definitely a chaotic something.
What is L? Let's see.
Well, you may
I
pick
didn't,
one.
I didn't even put his alignment in.
That's fine. I technically don't really play alignment in this. I mean, it's moral ambiguity.
It's a great story.
There's grays there. You know, what you do that make me horrible is somebody else like, that's no big deal.
I mean,
Oh shit, you have 3 long swords? Yoink.
There's also like neutral
Bottles.
stupid alignment anyway.
Oh.
How you play the characters, how you're going to come across. You don't have. I don't really. Some games I play alignment. This one, not too worried about it.
Oh, well, I have the rapier does 1d8. The only difference is it's slashing versus piercing. So,
I already took one.
I didn't. No, I'm just thinking this would be a great song. 11 potions, 11 draughts. How many people?
Will it
No, can't. Yeah. Oh, there. Well, I lost it right there at the end, and then you helped finish it. How many people will it drop?
I mean, if you keep singing, at least one person's gonna drop.
Any viewer count I had.
Drake took the first sip. It made him quite sick. He went to bed early one night.
And Nick is a dick.
All right, so let's get going.
Fang took the second. What a killer it was. I'm done.
So
He thought it was a potion, but he ended up with a light buzz. Sorry, I had to finish that
That
one.
potion was a beer. Huh.
I had to finish that one. Okay, I'm good.
What are y'all doing?
I think we're gonna go check out that area that Drake pointed out to us, just to make sure that
You Proximo and Kursk?
Yep. And L. Right,
Okay.
L?
Yes.
Please go with them.
Please.
So you said it was about 30 minutes out there, Drake? That's during a normal day. So nighttime, you're trying to be more cautious. You're also wary. The map's showing you where to go, but you don't know the terrain. So it's going to be between 45 minutes and an hour to find the spot. And you get out there, it's as Drake described it. You call out, you listen. Your standard night wildlife you can hear. There's nothing that feels threatening. There's no sound. You find no torn cloth, no blood anywhere. Just seems like a normal area at night.
Well, we did our best. I mean, I guess we could look around briefly.
Perhaps just a little bit.
It's really too, even with your lanterns and stuff, it's too dark to make out much of anything other than just what the light uncovers. There's no kind of hints or clues.
Well, I'm talking about like walking around in the opening and like by the tree line and
you're not finding anything that's any presence that anyone's been here that or this girl has at least. I mean, you find signs, like you said, the kids come out here and play. There's like little piles of rocks where little forts or something have been made. You can tell there's some ropes tied to the tree where swings have been put up. Different things like that, but nothing to give you a hint or clue as to the whereabouts of this girl. And she's not here.
Anybody else have any other ideas?
Not really. It's outside my area of expertise.
Let's not use that sort of word. I don't think you know what it means.
You keep using that word.
I know exactly what it means.
Uh-huh.
And I'll leave it at that.
All right, gentlemen, let's all whip them out and measure.
Well, Kursk, Proximo, I know that you are two very sleuthy detective type characters.
Oh, absolutely.
Proximo just glares at you.
Would
To kill you, your neck would be broken.
So if I want to just kind of casually, I want to casually look. Would that be? Am I investigating, or am I just trying to perceive? Is that perception?
What are you trying to do? What?
I'm just looking for anything that looks like there's been a person through here. 'Cause, I mean, we're looking for a missing girl.
Right. Perception is just to notice something like, hey, did you see that? Or like catching something out of the corner of your eye. Investigation is when you're actively searching and like, hey, I'm looking underneath the tree stump to see if there's any hidden treasure. That's investigating. So.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'm looking for like, you know, I'm looking for maybe tree branch. I'm just like looking around. Do tree branches look like they've been pushed aside? Is there like footsteps in the ground?
That's what I'm saying. Everything I've checked, there's nothing that seems out of place or that would give you a clue that this girl has been here at all, if she even was.
Okay, so our
You
perception
can tell
failed
kids,
us.
I mean, yes, you see that there's usage. People he told you kids come out here and play. You can see signs of that kids have been here. Like I said, there's no torn cloth from like a gown. There's no blood, dripped anywhere.
Did we get a description of what she looked like before she left? As in, like, had she changed and cleaned up?
Well, she had been cleaned up before. Y'all had cleaned her up and put her in the robe. That's when the shit went, or with the rapture cloak around that. That's when shit went south with the brother. Then they ran into the house. Of course, they got her.
I want the details on this. I want to know what the Amber Alert is. What's the make and
We
model?
already talked to her about it.
The last time he saw her description, she was in a white shift. Try to get her cleaned up and ready where she could lay down for the evening. From a standard long, like to the ankles length shift, and that's all.
Then I'm happy. I'm happy to provide some investigation. That being said,
I have an idea, but I'm not there.
I would like to inspire my. Well, actually, who here is good at seeking thing? I turn.
I don't think we're getting anything else from here.
Well, I'm
Only we
at
had some
investigation.
sort of wolf that was able to smell scents.
He's dead.
Ow.
There's
Me again without your great axe.
yeah. I guess I look at you guys and I say, are either of you good trackers?
No, he's back at camp.
I wouldn't say good.
Let me think. Nope, I got nothing. I literally, I just stand there like this for a minute and I'm like,
And everyone else is like, did he just use the freeze OBS filter?
I think we should go look around town and see if we can get any weeds.
Yeah,
Or she-
this doesn't seem like there's anything here.
The way you can tell if you watch his shoulder when he's breathing, he's got a slight move in his shoulder, and when he blinks.
and I turn to the rest of the group and I say, you know what? We're not getting anywhere here. Let's go back to town and start our investigation there. And I walk away like it was my idea the entire time. I very, very confidently march back to the town.
Confident you didn't find anything.
Yep. I have concluded that I could not find any conclusive evidence.
Well, we have ruled out one place that she is not.
One tree in the forest. Yes.
I didn't lose. I merely
like-
failed to succeed.
My work here
30%
is
Zap
done.
Brannigan.
Okay, so
you
you
travel
travel
back?
Yes, you head back to town, right?
Yeah, I got no leads.
You get back a little bit quicker. Yeah, you get back a little quicker than you arrived here because you retrace your steps a little bit easier. Between 30 minutes and 45 because it's still dark and unknown terrain. But you get there, everything else is quiet.
I'm still braced up against the light pole, like totally passed out.
Liara would have helped you into an actual bed.
I hope the room wasn't dark.
That's probably what Leora is doing.
Y'all come in, her little mouse have him tied up to a tree.
Fair enough.
So you get back. Y'all got there's a place arranged for y'all to stay. Drake knows
I'm not
people.
sleeping.
Y'all aren't
I mean,
sleeping
I
for
had a
the night.
house here, so
You're gonna let people stay trapped?
You had another place because I thought your place burned down.
no. So when we went and explored it, the house was burnt down. There was a smaller
Okay.
structure that had been built nearby. So I wasn't going back to the home proper. Yeah, just a little hunter shack.
You're just staying in your tool shed?
No, I built it. Here, we'll talk later, but I've got this like 200-page backstory I could walk you through.
Okay. It's the equivalent of the doghouse, though, right?
Okay.
Oh my god.
So you're gonna rest for the night? Is that what I'm getting? You're not.
No.
Okay, so Fang's gonna stay up all night. What's everybody else doing?
Listen, I'm
Here's
just
the thing he wants to do.
We can't see. It's very dark. Our tracker is in bed, wounded. It happened so quickly. I don't even know who's to blame for it. He probably stepped in front of it himself. Probably his fault. But
Stepped on a ring.
I think that we clearly need to rest and regroup tomorrow. And later, everyone. And Elle goes to sleep. Actually, Elle will go see what Little Mouse is doing if the Little Mouse is still awake. Unless she's already asleep, he's going to leave her alone.
If there's something you want to talk about, that's fine. I say if you're all together, remember you've got an ability to help everybody if you're resting.
I do. Oh yeah, I should probably stay next to everybody.
Oh,
That would help. Well, what can I say? You know, I gotta give back to the world every now and then because it's just giving so much back to me.
That's what I'm worried about.
So that would be Song of Rest.
That's it. I'm getting into the alcohol. I can't deal with this anymore.
Yep. I'm gonna play a nice light midnight tune.
While he's
to
playing,
ease
I'm gonna
my
walk up to
opinions.
him and pull his strings out of tune.
Everybody loses the amount of hit points they would have gained. Good job.
Twinkle, twinkle.
Okay. When he does that, I pull out my flute.
Stuff
I continue playing.
Untune that bitch.
All right. So after he stuffs
I mean, if you want me to.
After he stuffs it full of mud, I pull out my pan flute.
You don't want to know where I'm going to put that.
Because I'm proficient in 3, and for some reason I happen to have 2 pan flutes, so if you damage one, I've got a second.
Now you broke my instruments, it's down to the yodeling.
Yep. I'm like the guy who opens up the jacket about watches, but instead they're all musical instruments.
And in some weird way that doesn't make your jacket look like bulbous, there's a bagpipe over on the left.
Yeah.
So what's the effect on your do? Is it a D6 or is it your bardic die or what is it? I can't remember.
I think it said it. Let me look at it again. I think it was D6. Beginning at 2nd level.
Branding.
Yep, 1d6. If you or any friendly creatures who can hear your performance regain hit points at the end of the short rest by spending 1 or more hit dice, each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6.
So unless there's something you want to do tonight, the night will pass uneventful.
I want to do something.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm absolutely going to be up all night, basically patrolling the town, looking for God knows literally anything.
I'm gonna spend hit dice.
You gotta be sneakier than that. You failed your stealth check, Mimi.
Oh no, I missed it. I failed my roll.
She's trying to do it again. I saw the sleeve.
Okay, so that 19 means that I am going to be joining Fang and just kind of following him. Now I'm not going to even talk to him unless he addresses me, but I'm gonna join him in his patrol for
You would be so honored for me to address you.
3 hours.
Okay.
I can use any amount of hit dice that I have available over a 24-hour rest, right?
You can burn all the hit die you want, but you're only recovering half of them after a short, after a night's rest.
Okay, that's fine. Aw.
And if
Like going to Vegas, every time I pull the lever, it's like, oh no, I'll stick
I
with that.
say
That's good.
before you keep rolling, if Nick's only doing 3 hours and he's going to be there, I'm going to say for like in the morning, kind of wake up, getting some music going, then you can roll a D6 for a song of rest.
Ow.
For anybody who's doing it. Plus you'll gain 1 hit point plus con bonus.
Yeah, I would,
In general?
Every day, yeah. Just sleeping in general, you're going to get 1 plus con bonus. As long as you got
Well, that brings me back to full before this song. Oh well.
Well, let's say you take that whatever off if you wanted. But you get a D6 from him. You're getting probably, what, 3 from just sleeping in a comfortable spot.
It's fine. I overfeel, but
Okay. Anybody else that's hurt, you get a D6 plus any plus the 1 plus con and anything you want to burn. So proc, smoke, curse. Thing during night, It's all peaceful. Standard night sounds. Other than what you witness through the day, there's no unease other than the unease you feel when you think back to the events. The night air is crisp and clean. Plenty of stars. It's very peaceful otherwise.
Cool.
Somewhere a small 15-year-old girl is being murdered.
I just want to play a little bit of music during that portion before I turn in and leave Fang to keep doing his thing. Just sort of as something to, soothe those who may be listening. I don't know how much of the town is up and out and if people are staying up late worried or what's going on, but I just, I want it to be just a soothing tune for the town.
Okay.
It's a song he wrote called Wonderwall.
Fang. So, Fang, I need
I want to play that now.
con check or give me a con save. DC 12. Okay.
Easiest roll of my life.
Yep, no problem. Say it's, otherwise, if you failed that, you had a level of exhaustion for not resting. But you're fine. Unless there's something else, the night will pass, everybody heals up, and it's crack it on. Friday, March 25th, 6 a.m.
I'm going to go find Drake.
Not hard.
Drake, are you still sleeping?
I just realized I had my mic muted for a funny joke. Now I'm sad.
Aww.
This one, no one was laughing. It's like you bastards.
I thought about it and I was like, I knew I wasn't muted on Discord, so I knew it was I had to be my microphone. I was like, damn it.
You missed your opportunity.
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay,
now.
you'll get another.
Did the Proximo Curse want to get any healing?
Sexual or otherwise?
Yeah, I'll spend a hit die.
Now you'll get one plus your con, and then you'll get an extra D6 from the bards.
Buddy. 2 on a 12.
Say make sure before you spend hit dice that you add your con, 1 plus con, and then your D6 from the song. That way you don't overspend like Drake.
Hey.
I'd still be
Poor
low
Drake.
anyway. I have to gain 17.
You can spend multiples.
Did you put in your rest the 1 plus con?
No. How do I do that?
What's your constitution modifier?
2.
So you'll get 3. So
Give yourself 3
you just add 3 to your HP. And then you get a D6 just from the bard's music.
Turns out he can actually play the bagpipes.
Cool.
And then a D6. Oh my god, why?
On brand!
Holy shit.
Dude.
Oh, that's amazing.
Did you add in your 1 plus con curse?
Yes, I. That's the most healing I received.
Okay, so you find everybody sitting around, getting some breakfast.
Yeah, Fang, you were looking for me. You're gonna find me kind of sprawled backwards. The pillow is like under my lumbar. Just a weird mess of things on a cot in the corner of my little 100 shack. Definitely asleep.
So you're kind of just like sprawled out in the corner of your shack, just blissfully asleep, huh?
Just dead ass out. Drooling a little bit.
One second.
Sorry, screen capping that.
Emily, you need to frolic on your way to the fridge. Come on.
Emily, Bradley said you need to frolic on your way to the fridge.
I'm gonna take my bag off my my paper bag of holding. I'm gonna
I
take
think
it
that
off
was
my
good.
shoulder and just like drop it onto his chest.
There we go.
You dropped what onto my chest?
My bag.
Deuce.
Wait. What? Oh, hey, Fang. What's up?
Nothing happened last night. Nothing showed up. Nothing made any noise. Nothing happened.
Cool.
She's still gone.
Who?
The small child that ran out of the forest, covered in shit.
That sounds nasty.
Yeah, it was pretty nasty. And then you tried to stab her brother. Is this ringing any bells?
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
him
Yeah. And then Kursk got you good.
good.
And now
Oh,
you're
screw
here.
that guy. Yeah. Did you get Kursk?
Yeah, I got him a nice crisp high five. Listen. I need you to look for any sort of tracks or, anything she might have left running out. Or if you don't find anything, she's gone, and I assume there's nothing else we can do here.
You have some water? My mouth is really dry.
I'll drop my water skin on his face.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll work.
was that a euphemism?
He's not teabagging me, Nick. Thanks. He drains like half of it and then kind of waves it back towards you. Okay, right. You need me to track some stuff. Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, a thing. Okay. He looks down. Right, got boots on. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Are you sure? Do you need to sleep longer? Do you need another nap?
No, I feel great. It's this is dry blood. Yep, we're good. We're good. We're good.
That's not very sanitary.
Who said that? Do you hear? No, it's just me. All right, never mind.
All right. Well, if anybody else would like to join us, maybe watch the tracker at work. I'm not sure.
I
what
don't
else.
know. I seem to be persona non grata around around Drake right now.
Well,
I mean,
if,
right now it's just you and me in the room right here, like talking about each other. Right? It's just
I can
Not a big shack.
elevate my voice to the people sleeping just outside.
I peek over the window. Oh, you all just slept right outside the. That's weird.
I'm currently outside writing the song that will one day become Wonderwall.
Got to go through a lot of iterations to get there, but it's a good start.
Yeah. So who are we looking for? Where the thing happened? The thing.
Well, I was gonna suggest we just check in town and then look around the edge of town. Sometimes they're hiding in plain sight, and sometimes they run off into the woods, never to be seen again. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, disappearing in the woods. That's definitely a problem.
Yeah, that's never happened before, right? Not around here.
Around here, people have definitely disappeared around here.
Oh shit!
But that's the woods. I mean, it's not like they've fell down some kind of weird magical hole and turned into something else entirely. It's the woods, like creatures and things that take creatures or take people away. Yeah, very natural though. 1 second, I need to read a message. Okay, I'm all done.
I'm a little concerned how quickly he went straight to magical hole.
Aren't you asleep? Didn't you stay up too long writing songs?
No, I was only up for a couple hours.
Anyway, yeah, let's look for the girl. God, I think I have like a healing hangover. That was a lot of blood to put back in through natural means. Either way, I've got a ripping headache, so yeah, let's go with it.
Rip and tear.
Did you go to the tree?
Yes, we got nothing. Squat.
Fuck.
And since none of us,
I mean, that was the best place he could. I mean, I could think of to.
I mean,
Look,
I just don't think any of us are as good at this as you are. Unfortunately, I mean, we can all give it our best shot, but
all right. I mean, do we need to go look for a? Is it? I mean, this long in these woods after what happened to a brother.
hey, if you're comfortable with walking away,
I mean, is that an option? Can we just do that?
I mean, this is
I don't
your
want to
town.
tell. I don't want to tell. Well, they're new. I don't know them, and I don't want to. I don't have to. I want to have to tell the dad, but I'm pretty sure she's just like in 200 pieces in various bellies at this point.
Let's just give it a once over then. Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't hurt to give it a once over.
Tell you what, let's just. Okay, we can go check the little creek pool. That we could check the other good spot off the list, and then we'll be all right. Yeah.
I don't see why not. I feel like we'd give it our best shot.
I don't think we're gonna find anything. But anyway, we can. Where's the box?
Which one? The one that we left on the wagon?
Yeah, the really kind of scary important box.
On the wagon.
It's right outside your shack. Covered with a tarp.
Kind of peek in the cart. The pile still looks like it's there.
Yeah, there's a. You look under the tarp. There's all your gear. There's a big box. Maybe not big, but it's just heavy. But
Kind of give it a quick pat and gentle stroke. Then hop out. All right. Yeah, the break pool is. God, is anybody hungry? I'm really hungry.
We'll eat after we do the looking.
Okay.
And I don't think anybody else has prepared a meal. Save for Little Mouse, but she probably made just enough for herself.
Just got like a completely built out bento box.
yep.
I've been up since 3 a.m. So Drake is going to lead folks, or whoever wants to go, in the bright light of day, about 20-ish minutes off to kind of west-northwest, east-northeast, because you guys previously went in a kind of a northwest angle directly to find a tree, to where it hits this weird bend in like a pretty deep creek that has like it's got a weird offshoot around like a big rock pile, and it's kind of a shallow pool where the current slows way down, and it's only maybe like 3 feet deep. But it's everything around it's kind of high slopes and overgrown with various bushes and evergreens. So I don't know who's coming with, but that's kind of what we come up upon.
Say it's a very nice little area. You can tell in the summer it would be nice and shady. Leaves are just starting to get little buds on the trees, so they're not actually leafed out yet. There's a gentle sound of the brook flowing in the creek. Catch glimpses of fish, the silver shining and kind of gold glittering off the scales in the sunlight. It's a very peaceful place. You can see why it would be an attraction. There's no, other than the normal signs that people come here, there's nothing that stands out that could lead you, one way or another, or tell you if she has been here or not.
Can I make a survival check to look for any kind of signs of damage or flight?
Sure. Find nothing. Other than there are tracks, but again, this is a place frequented by the people from here. You can catch, you can tell some deer have come to drink it, during the night or something. Deer tracks. That there's nothing that looks like there was any kind of fight or any blood trails or anything.
And there's nothing here. I guess she didn't come here either. Oh, I'm turning Australian.
It's the outback. It's getting to you.
Taking a walkabout. Yeah, I don't see her. I don't see her in the bushes. I don't see clothing, tracks. I mean, there's a lot of tracks, but nothing that stands out. Well, that's shit.
Well, I mean, unless anybody else has any objections to moving on, we've tried our best here. salvaged what we could. Didn't let that monster rampage all over the town. We kind of dealt with that pretty quickly. I don't see anything else for us to do.
Okay, so go ahead back.
Yeah.
Okay. From the time you spent milling around here and doing some checking, trying to be thorough and everything, you make it back around noon. Stop, you get some food in you, rest for a little bit, decide you're getting ready to head out. And you hear a young girl yelling, He's gone! Somebody, she comes running up to somebody, and you just see walk there. And they're like, what's wrong, girl? He's gone, my little brother's gone. You just hear her going on about this, because he was right there, and then I turned, and he wasn't.
I'd like to turn to Drake real quick and just be like, is this common in these parts?
Rick, this doesn't sound like the forest anymore.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's rough growing up out here. Are we still gonna go?
You see the woman, she points at you, and she come, and then the girl looks and comes running like, y'all help the other girl, can you help me find my brother, please? We were just out back, she points to the house. We were just in the field right there behind the house. He was in his rocker. He's not old enough to walk. I was just watching him, I heard, so I turned away for just a moment. I was watching a rabbit. And then I heard the grass rustling, and I turned back and looked, and he's not in his crib. He's gone. But there's no one there. Please help me find my little brother.
Real babies.
Do what?
I said, oh no, Fang, I think we burned real babies.
I like this. Okay, so Kursk.
Yes.
How do you feel about this?
We should try to find the child.
Proximo.
Feel like that's obvious.
Proximo, do you have any input on this situation at hand? Is he dead?
Is he muted?
Scott.
Stoic silence.
Scott, don't go into the light. Come back.
I think we lost Scott.
Or he's muted and he's frantically trying to unmute and can't figure it out.
There's only so many buttons, man. I think by now is pretty... I tell you what, Garrett, you try and reach him by normal means.
I mean,
you can text him, right?
I can. I just don't think it's going to do anything. I think he's probably asleep.
Oh, poor guy.
Or maybe
Did he get like a new schedule or something?
Maybe he just got up like the moment we started trying to talk to him.
We all assume that you two are like tight, so I don't know how close you guys actually are.
I mean, yeah, I just don't, message him at like 2 in the morning. 1 in the morning.
awake? You awake? All right, no worries.
So,
Proximo likes killing things. I'd assume he would want to go along.
Feng's going to look at the girl. Well, do you know where the wrestling ran off to?
It wasn't like it was running away. It was just like the movement was there by me. It's over here. Come on. And she leads you. House not far away. You go behind the house. There's a nice like field of grass that's growing. It's early spring. You've got a lot of pretty flowers on the perimeter, purples, yellows, and oranges. Looks very nice. It's maybe about mid-shin high. The grass is just a nice open area. She was playing. There's the little crib thing, the little rocker, maybe about 50 yards from the house. You can see where the grass is flattened out where she was sitting, where the rocker is. I was right here, and I looked, and she points off like to her right, and there was a rabbit running across there, and the motion caught my eye, and I turned to watching it, and then I heard the rustling as if someone was walking up to me right there, and I immediately turned, but there was nothing, and my little brother was gone. You look, there's no trail leading from there. There's no where the grass is flattened out. Other than from the house to this area, there's nothing leading off to the wooded area. It's just like as if it vanished.
I'm following the lead of the more experienced members of the party. I play music, I sometimes fire a bow or stab something, and that's about it.
I'm not there. I'm in the cart.
So,
Curse kind of turns the thing as like, do you think they can't be seen? Whatever's taking these children?
I haven't come across anything like that yet, but I mean, not sure what else can be done if we leave. Suppose the only thing I can really think of is gathering everybody up and making a line and searching the woods just as much as we can. And I do mean everybody. Because as far as it concerns us, we don't have any leads.
Yeah, unless we
can't.
Catch one in the act, not really going to be able to track them.
Yeah, I can't really argue with that. But what if we set a trap?
What kind of trap?
Well,
what were you thinking trap wise?
I was thinking we get a little bundle of clothes the size of a small child. Put it out.
On some babies.
Put it out somewhere that's easily accessible, and we lie in wait surrounding it, and we keep an eye out and see if anything comes for it. I do happen to have some tools that may help disguise something into looking like a baby. We can ask some of the local. Well, maybe we'll ask a couple of the parents if we can borrow some clothes from their children, so it's got that nice,
that authentic
forced child
baby
smell.
scent.
Exactly.
I don't like wasting more time here. But I also don't like not doing anything.
Leaving without at least trying to help the disappearing children feels real bad. I'm up for L's plan if you are.
I don't see why not.
Oh, damn it, I forgot. I need everybody to roll percentile dice and see if you get 5% or less.
Fuck you. Damn, look at that.
Oh, when are you going to do that again?
Not when it matters.
Oh, right. I need to.
Okay.
Should we also perhaps gather all the actual children in one place so we can keep an eye on them?
I think it would be best if they stayed indoors for the time being, yes. So
I'll ask Little Mouse if he can help spread the word.
yeah. So I would essentially what I would like to do, Bradley. Maybe you can let me know what I need to do, role wise, if anything. I want to. I know this isn't like a terribly huge town, so it's not like it's going to be hard to go around the town itself, but to find all the people. My goal is to find basically the parents. Ask the parents, let them know we're going to try and get to the bottom of this. We've devised a trap to lure in, whatever it is, whoever or whatever is coming for these children. And we need two things from them. One, keep their kids indoors until we've finished our work. And two, ask them to have their kids, any unwashed clothes that still have the scent of their kids, to donate to us to use in our trap.
Okay, some people are odd, but they understand what you're trying to do, and if it helps, they're more than willing to get you what you need.
All right. Excellent.
Kids, hide your wife.
Exactly. Hide your kids. Hide your kids again.
Notice
Hide your baby. Hide your kids. Hide your babies. Hide the dog, maybe too. All right, then I get these clothes, and I want to look for like maybe a rock or something that I can put inside. Something not too heavy, but like baby weight, like child weight. And then I want to wrap it in these clothes so that it almost looks like kind of like a child maybe wrapped up in clothing.
Okay.
And then I want to, I guess, what do we want? Do we want to do this like on the edge of town? Maybe like find a place to lay it down. Where she said that she was on the girl whose little baby brother was missing. He was in like a cradle, but it was outside, right?
Yeah, she just had him. She's supposed to be watching him. She just took him out to the field. Not an uncommon thing.
In the field.
Yeah, she's just out there enjoying the spring morning and stuff. And
which side of the town was it on? Like north?
South side.
South side. Okay. Where did the kids from the previous day, what direction did they come running into town from?
Kind of northwest. I'm sorry, not south. That's going to be more on the northeast, not south. Sorry.
Okay, so she was in the field with her brother in the northeast side of town in a field. And then the other two kids came running into town from the northwest from the forest.
Correct. Now there's forest past the field as well. But that's just areas that's cleared out around the village.
What if we go kind of in the middle? What if we do like just straight like north, kind of between those two, the northeast and the northwest side? What's there? Is it still more field, or what is that?
Well, you're looking at you've got I don't know, Drake. How much is cleared out around the town for like growing crops and stuff versus when the forest proper starts? What's the layout of your town?
There's like a couple, I want to say like, I don't know, 10 by 10 foot plots that have just been cleared because it takes quite a while to chop down the trees and then get the roots out before you can make it tillable. So if the town has like 8 buildings, then there's probably like 4 plots that we've been growing food on. So it's like the forest still comes up pretty close to the town. Like it's not hedgerows and wide open English countryside. This was a small town.
Okay. We need to find some place where we have some cover and we can stay nearby, but hopefully somewhat out of sight. We need to keep an eye on it. I guess it seems like the field is actually much closer. The fields aren't as big as I was imagining. I was thinking much like wider, bigger open fields. So I would ask if we could borrow the same cradle. And we would put our decoy baby into the cradle and kind of set it up in the same way.
Yeah, that's not a problem. Anything you do to try to help find that. When you were asking about using the cradle, I said, like, well, are you going to try to look for my child now? Because if you wait to catch this thing, it may be fine and good, and it needs to be stopped, but what about my baby in the meantime? Woman's really upset.
I tell her that we're doing everything that we can to find her baby, but until we know what this creature is or where it's coming from, we have no leads as to where her baby might be.
Correct. Other than going out and just trying to search which people are heading out now to go do, people that weren't already out of town, to go out hunting, fishing, whatever. People are now out, the men folk are going out searching. Women are staying there to watch and protect each other and watch over the children that are still remaining in town. So there's a search going on, as well as for the girl that was missing last night.
Yeah, and I'll tell her that we until we know where her baby is, that I'll kind of have just a little moment with her, and I just want to tell her that the sooner we can capture or chase down this creature, if her baby's still alive, which I'm hoping and praying that her baby is still alive, the sooner we stop this creature, the better our chances of finding her baby still alive are. And that we're doing it as expeditiously as possible.
Please do whatever you need to help.
I wouldn't mind a martini, but I don't think you have those out here. So I'll take the cradle. Yeah, basically I'll take that cradle, put the baby in it. I guess set it up kind of in that field, but like within very easy sight to the buildings on edge of town. And I'm basically just say like to the group, find whatever cover you can, where you can still see this cradle.
The spot where it was at is very visible to most of the houses that are on that side of the village. It wasn't like a hidden spot. This was in the open.
Okay.
So it was only like 50 yards from the house.
Then we'll leave it there. I'll put the fake baby in it, and then we'll just kind of like post up on the edge of town wherever we can find cover. And we're just gonna wait and see what our luck is, see what happens. And I'll have my bow drawn with an arrow ready. I mean, how are these roofs accessible?
Yeah.
Can I get on top of a roof?
That's not a hard thing to do.
Okay.
And if not, there's ladders. So
Yeah, I want to get like on if the roof is kind of a little bit triangular, and like let's say this side is the side facing the field, I kind of want to be on the other side a little bit, just like a little covered,
no problem.
but still like looking over the top.
Yeah. What's everybody else going to be doing?
I guess I'll be helping out whoever I can.
I'll post up kind of a good, I don't know, trying to figure out a good flanking position from where things might traditionally approach that spot. So maybe deeper into the forest a bit, kind of looking back at the most approachable angle.
Okay. You all set up. Other than the panic of people, they're looking for a baby. As the hours go on, it's quiet. It's a normal day. The women are inside, then they're out either, or like I said, already gone during their normal daily routine, or out looking for the children. Every now and then you hear off in the woods, you hear a call of the name, calling out for Kara, stuff like that. It's very faint, but you can make it out, just the echoes. There's no answer. People calling out, for the baby, but of course the child's, not going to know, and you hear no answer there. And the day passes quiet. The sun gets low, start getting near dusk, and people are starting to trickle back in from the woods. Some with game over their shoulder, some carrying handfuls of fish on a stringer. Others coming in looking dejected in groups where they were hunting. You've seen no sight, no smell, no noise of anything approach this cradle. Y'all all gather in. Night starts falling. Y'all kind of gather up, unless you're going to try to wait in the same spots throughout the night.
What if we? I guess at that point, maybe like throughout the day, we've taken a couple like stretch breaks. I'm sure sitting on a roof for hours on end is probably not comfortable.
Yeah, you're gonna get a sunburn.
Yeah, exactly. I've got my big barred hat on covering me, but sunscreen hasn't. Barred hat. But sunscreen hasn't been invented yet. It's kind of like, it looks like a little bit like a cowboy hat, but then it's got a big feather in it.
Oh my god, Cannon.
It's musketeer style hats.
You know what? That's a really, really good.
Oh, you saved him. It was going to be so doofy, but he made it so much better.
It was going to be, I was making it doofy, but that's okay. I like yours better. So I'd like to talk to, I'm wearing my musketeer hat. And I come down and I want to talk to Drake. I want to say, Drake, do you have any ideas, any traps or anything that we could do that would allow us to maybe set up multiples of these decoys? Like, tie a string to it so if somebody tries to grab it, it can't take it. We can slow down, put like a snare around it.
So it looks like the proper name, would be a cavalier hat.
Cavalier hat. Ooh. I'm gonna Google one of those real quick.
Update my phone dictionary here.
Cavalier. Oh wow!
To what end? I mean, just putting the frickin' baby right there. Nothing came and took it. So if we make more of them, that's just more traps nothing's coming to take.
Well, my theory is that it got away, whatever it is, got away with the baby, and it hasn't come back because. And I kind of look around to see if there's any townsfolk around. I kind of whisper to him. I don't think the baby is still alive. I think it's no longer with us.
No fuck.
And when this creature gets hungry again, it'll come back. It isn't hungry yet.
Oh.
So what I'm thinking is we make something that looks or smells very appetizing to it, but we set it up, maybe set up multiples, make it look so good that it can't resist.
So you think whatever's out there doing all this crazy shit just hasn't gotten hungry enough, and we tempt it back a little bit better?
Yes. I mean, I don't know about you. If I've had a filling meal, I'm not gonna eat for a little bit, right? I mean, you don't immediately stuff your face again after you've eaten a good hearty meal.
I'm kind of familiar with some of the game trails in the forest around this town. Did we place the bassinet close enough to one of those?
I said you left it right where it was where the baby got taken.
Which I guess is in that field, like on the northeast side.
Okay.
But like, I mean, you got to think about it. It doesn't make sense. If it's just a hungry creature, there's plenty of animals in this. I mean, you've said so yourself. There's plenty of animals and plenty of game in this forest. Why would it chance? Why would it chance coming so close to human?
Well, there might be something in the forest that's pushing it closer, like maybe eating up its own game, pushing it into more desperate measures. But I know I'm having a brainwave. Yeah, maybe I can. So, let's think. We could tear up some of the cloth that's in the trap, right? Because you got all the scent on it and stuff. And we could
Yeah.
set a couple more and spread people out. But I also want to kind of push them deeper into the woods a bit, right?
Okay.
There's a couple paths that creatures in the area just follow. And I think I could get this one more in line with like how some of the critters track. If it's anything natural, it'll be a little more probable that it'll find it. I just need a little bit of time with the one bassinet and then running over and putting some other stuff out. But I could do that.
Okay.
I mean, give me like half an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, during this conversation, Fang, the only thing that kind of this sounds completely feasible and correct, but the only thing that stands out to you is the girl and boy that came in. He had some sort of creature inside him, and she had a tattoo on her that was not there previous. That doesn't sound like something like a bear, a natural animal would cause. A normal creature being hungry, that makes perfect sense what they're talking about. But that sticks out to you that this doesn't sound natural to begin with.
Also, apparently, it was
Yogi's a
invisible.
tattooist.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that being said, though,
That's just what they want you to think.
Yeah, I guess like this is if Fang approaches us and is like, hey, this is what I think, this is a dumb idea, and this is why. If he doesn't say anything about it, then I'm not going to bother. But if he does,
I mean, I'll just be thinking out loud, like,
Have they?
what?
They've been losing a child once a night for the last 2 nights, right? Because first was the girl, and then it was the boy.
Well, they'd gone missing the night or the day before. When y'all got into town, they were already missing. They come in as y'all were in town about to leave that evening or that afternoon. They'd gone missing the day before, but they both came back. She with the tattoo and remembering wandering in the woods, seeing some blood, around a doorway in a tree, and the boy, of course, having this scorpion or centipede thing in his body.
Wait, what was that about a door in a tree?
Yeah, remember the
No, I don't remember. So please help me.
okay, when Leora was talking to the girl, if she could remember anything, she described it like a hazy dream kind of state. She remembers just walking through the woods, like the periphery and everything being fuzzy, but just knowing that trees are passing and things like that, and then coming to a door in a tree, but it was a door just lined in blood. And then the next thing she knows, she's running with her brother out of the woods. Otherwise, that's the only thing she remembers from her time in the wood.
Cornflakes.
Yeah, I'll just like as I hear him talking about it out loud, I'll just be like, "What sort of animal tattoos its victim?"
Oh, those stupid tattooist bears. I mean, we're really trying to shove them out of town, but
is
I
it?
believe you let the problem escalate to such a problem to the problem it is
they
now.
did really good line work. It was kind of like a toss up.
And here it comes crashing down around you.
Now,
He did this one on my leg.
Now, I do believe that you make a good point, Fang. That being said, I would feel much more comfortable dealing with that creature out here on our terms rather than wherever it calls home.
I mean, sure. Just look out for the artwork,
I mean, if it pins you down and then busts out the thing to do like detail work and like radiance, it's gonna take like 3 hours.
Okay.
And put
I've got
centipede
this
in
design I'm working. Yeah, I've got this design I'm working on. Maybe it's got some ideas, some thoughts, can clean up my rough draft, and it's great. It's music notes.
Can you draw over this ex-girlfriend's name?
Yeah, her name was Jenny. Jenny
from the block.
And I need it turned into musical notes, please.
Or Godzilla.
Ooh, Godzilla would be pretty awesome. Godzilla versus Mothra.
Or Godzilla playing musical notes.
It's Godzilla playing the saxophone.
Godzilla, but his breath weapon is musical notes. Okay, so what's the game plan?
Tear up. Excuse me. I guess tear up some of this cloth, or like unswaddle some of it and create I don't know, how many do you want, Drake? You want like 3, 2, 3, 4?
Three is a good number. So
Okay.
let me push this one into the woods a little bit to line it up with some of the game trails. Just I don't know, it seems to track better with wildlife and creatures in general. So maybe even if it isn't natural, it's still kind of following the same idea.
Yeah.
And then I'll just kind of build a little bundle with some strips from this kit, and I'll place it on 2 other tracks that I know of that aren't too far away. Like I can actually point them out to them if they really want to track them. Like if we want to split up. One's like 80 yards to the west, and another one kind of goes up and over a little bit of a hillock. And then there's like you can see how there's a break in the low shrub growth that a lot of creatures have gone through, that he can just kind of stuff it under a bowl, under a tree.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm definitely on board for watching one of them.
Right, and who's gonna watch the one off in that direction? I'll watch the.
Hold on, I have a question. Is it nighttime?
Not yet.
Okay.
I can. I'll set up the main, but who wants to find spots to watch the side packets?
I'll watch one of the side packets or the side packets. I guess I'm volunteering.
Okay, Kursk, you take the one to the east.
I'm on it.
And then who's on the west?
I don't think I should be left alone.
Do two people want to go to the west? Where's little bird? She's always here.
I was up all night before.
He like looks in his backpack. Nope.
Little mouse, where are you?
Little Mouse and I will take the west and hopefully, keep me awake or awake enough or wake
Hell,
me
you
up.
can keep people awake with your music. Why don't you go with it?
I would really rather just,
company.
you know what? I'm
A Lord of
just
the
gonna leave.
Hills.
You know what? No, this is fine. I'll just go take a nap. And
I'll follow after him and I'll play him a sweet lullaby.
So are you gonna try to stay up through the night, or what do you? I'm sorry.
I still need to go replant the central trap too.
Well, I'm sorry. It's dusk now because all people are coming back in. I forgot that I described that.
So should the plan then be? Do you have enough time to set this up before it's total nighttime? Because I don't
I'm handing off packages for the west and the east.
Well, but I'm just thinking it doesn't seem like, unless the trap, are you building a trap to actually try and trap whatever comes for these?
No, these were just attractions.
Just decoys. Okay. Well, I'm just thinking it's dark. Would we not do this again tomorrow morning when there's light?
But we already spent a night where nothing happened.
I guess. Do we have anything that we can set up to maybe like alert us? Because I'm thinking that we should maybe do like rotations. Well, like what if during one rotation, while we're like checking all of them, one of them goes missing and we're not alerted at all?
Well, that was why we were splitting up and keeping people's eyes on it.
I'll tell you what, are there any like bells or any, can I get anything in this town that like makes noise when it moves, like rattles?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll put my cell phone in that one.
No, I was thinking like what we could do is we could, instead of like just like a rock and then like make it look like a baby, we could put things that make noise inside it. So if something comes and grabs it, it alerts whoever's on guard at the time.
Can I roll this back a little bit? Did we have enough daytime to actually try and split this out?
Y'all started around noon. Then y'all waited all day at your trap, trying to like wait for something to come get it. Dusk is starting to settle in. People are coming back in from doing various things, either searching or they're hunting and trapping. And y'all started discussing, hey, maybe this doesn't work because it wasn't hungry. So y'all were having this conversation at dusk. And night is starting to
set. I said that I came down after a couple hours.
Okay, well, y'all could have had it, during somewhere between noon and dusk. It's like you waited a few hours, like, hey, guys, maybe this isn't the way we should do it.
I think I would have busted in at some point, maybe at like 4 o'clock. 4 or 5.
I would have come in sooner. Honestly, L's probably a little impatient. He probably would have come down after like 2 hours.
You had a little trouble finding me originally, but I would have shown back up. And kind of jumped into the conversation. Here, let me check really quick. I want to see if abilities.
like?
If we made them like, what if
If
we
you want
like
me
made them
to, I
little
can set
traps?
some snare traps with the attractive element.
Okay. I think that we just need something that's quick enough to alert us. That way we know something's happening and we can all react.
All right, as someone who's been in the woods hunting things for a while, I will promise you, if a snare trap goes off and you're just kind of chilling nearby, you're gonna know, because whatever's got caught and everything that you built to make it get caught is gonna make a lot of noise.
Okay.
Nothing gets caught in a snare trap and goes. That was a hand over my mouth for anyone who's not watching.
I understand. So my recommendation is that we do that, set up these 3 decoys with snare traps thanks to Drake, and then we create a rotation, that way nobody's staying up all night long and exhausting themselves. So we could like do 1 or 2 people at a time, and they could maybe like walk opposite direction and just keep walking between the different traps.
I'm gonna volunteer. If I can stay hidden, maybe above the central trap. I'm pretty familiar with these woods, so I kind of know the sounds. I think I can also keep just like general ears on the east and west.
Okay. So you want to be there all night?
I've slept in those trees so many times.
Okay. Oh, what about the rest of you? You guys want to do rotations? You want to stay up?
I mean, if I don't sleep at all, I'm likely to be more of a problem than anything else.
Well, then, perhaps you should become the Lord of Pillows.
Perhaps you should be the lord of minding your own goddamn business.
Lord of bosoms.
Lord of Bosoms.
Curse will offer to take the first shift.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe what we'll do is Drake will stay where he wants to stay in the center, and then we can just do rotations, and we'll just actually like walk between the other 2 and the central, just to provide an extra set of ears.
Okay.
So, yeah. I play my Song of Rest again. Not that I don't know if anyone's
We'll do that
actually
at the end of it. You can do it when you want, but we'll do the mechanical part of it, like at the beginning of the morning, everybody's coming to, you kind of waking everybody up with a nice song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So if anybody uses that, then I'm doing it.
Okay, so night falls in, y'all are waiting, you're rotating people out, and again, all is quiet until around midnight. And you start
Oh, we didn't set up a rotation, did we?
Well, you set up a rotation.
We can roll dice.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see who it was. I really want to know who it was that was awake.
No, because this wakes up everybody. If you were sleeping, you're now awake because you can't really sleep because you hear the pitiful, echoing cries of a baby coming from the woods. And it's, I wish I'd had a good sound effect for that. But if you've ever seen any of the horror movies that have that like baby sound in the woods, how creepy it is, or hear a rabbit crying in the woods, do they sound like that too? And it's,
I'm gonna Google this.
Even coyotes are fucking creepy.
yeah, it's very, very
Unsettling.
it's just disturbing, and you hear it echoing all from the forest out there, where you've set traps, where you've looked before, and it's just no people come outside of their homes, looking out, getting scared, going back in. You see people pulling shutters closed, and it just keeps echoing out there, crying until and it starts getting louder and more frantic. And he's just crying, and all of a sudden it just stops in its agonizing screech. And scream from this baby, and then it's just dead silent the rest of the night. And anybody that was going to try to go to sleep, I need Constitution saves to see if you're able to get this out of your head and actually sleep. Fang, yours will be at disadvantage.
Do we lose in the dice tower, or are we allowed to say
Yeah,
that?
just to say, you don't know if you make it. We're going to DC 12. If not, you get a little exhaustion.
Oh no!
Bang.
Wait, why is that a...
Damn, Kursk!
It rolled dexterity. My...
Kursk never woke up.
Yeah,
reroll
your...
I have to restart Fantasy Grounds real quick. Like, the whole thing is off.
Okay.
I don't know what's...
No problem.
I'm sorry. I was listening to I googled a rabbit screaming, so I missed that last moment. You said what happened to the baby? What happened to the scream?
It was crying all through the night. Just this pitiful, piteous crying, and it goes on for hours. Yes, it goes on for hours, echoing from the forest. And then getting around that 3:33 mark at night or so, it just starts getting more frantic and more like pained until it's just a scream of agony and pain, and then silence. No more baby crying.
I mean, if it wakes everyone up at midnight, why would we wait till that long? Would we not?
I'm just telling you that's when it starts. You hear this, you've gone out, maybe going towards the woods as you go, if that's what you're doing.
I go to I find Drake or whoever's on watch. I find whoever it is, and I say, "Is there any way we could track that? Where's that coming from?"
You gather up whoever's going. You start heading into the woods, but you hear it echoing from all around. It sounds like it's coming from every direction in the forest. You can hear it from the left, from your right, from straight ahead. You can't pinpoint a specific direction. And it's very odd. You think it's there. You focus on it, and it sounds loudest that direction, but then it sounds all of a sudden it sounds louder from your left or to your right, and it's very frustrating. It's very disturbing because you know a child is needing help, an infant, and you're trying to do what you can. Drake may not be as willing because of the nighttime. You've got torches which help, but he still has an issue with nighttime or darkness. And so even more frustrating for him.
God, I'm trying to think. I'm thinking as a bard, I mean, music, sound is my whole bread and butter. I'm trying to think, is there anything that I would know, anything that I could do to try and deduce where this sound is coming from? I'm trying to think for a second.
It does not register that an infant crying, you know how sound works. It should be coming from a specific direction. Sure, it may hear it from all over, from echoing, but it's still going to have a central point that's going to be louder, and that's not happening here.
Is the trap that I'm hovering over still untouched?
Yep.
All right, this might seem kind of dumb, but the only thing that L will think of that he could possibly do is maybe try to make noise of his own to see if that changes anything. So He's gonna be shaking a little bit. This is very unnerving. But he's gonna attempt to using his instruments, trying to think what would be the highest pitch. Probably the flute.
You try stuff, yeah, but it's not affecting the baby's crying. Anything you're trying, it still continues crying until about that 3:33 mark at night when it just crescendos and then stops.
I guess my idea, which it sounds like it doesn't work anyways, but I'm still gonna pitch it, even though you've already said that. My idea was if I create enough noise myself that sort of counteracts it, that maybe it would help in determining which direction the sound of the baby is actually coming.
I pick up what you're dropping, but yeah, it's you can't really. You get it to a point. It's almost more central from the where first kids were for this direction, other kids this. It almost centralizes for just a little bit. You can kind of get it. Maybe more focused, but you head in that direction, and again, it's dark, you don't know the terrain, and it doesn't ever appear, no matter how far you travel, that you're getting closer to the baby, or to the source of the sound.
I want to backtrack a little bit, and when you conned by Drake, he'll hop down to the ground and just start tracking with you. Yeah.
I guess after the grand crescendo at the end, when it finally stopped, I'm gonna just look at Drake and I'm just gonna say, what the fuck is going on here?
I really want to know where this is coming from. Can I make any kind of like a survival check to just see if I can better trace the sound or any kind of movement that's happened in the
It'll
area?
just be a straight check. Even though you're in forest, it's going to be a straight check.
That's fine.
With what L does, trying to cancel out, echoes and stuff by offsetting tones and harmonies. Same thing, you can kind of tell towards a more central region from where the two events have happened, but you can't really hone in more than that. As you help him travel out into the area, you get a little bit further than you would have because of knowing the area since you're with him. But again, it never sounds like you get closer to the source.
That's really frustrating. I swear it was right over here, and then a little bit that way. Here's the freaking creature. He kind of peers into the darkness. Maybe I can see a little bit under the... I'm gonna go back and check the trap, make sure nothing set it off. And also I'm gonna try and find this typing sound that's coming from somewhere. Sorry.
You go back. You find a little effigy. You don't Blair, and you've seen Blair Witch or any other weird like Norwegian or Deep Forest movies where they've got these these stick things all configured in an odd shape. Something like there's one of those little effigy in the cradle that you had set. Just the effigy, nothing else.
Nothing else?
Yeah, just the effigy.
Wait, is that what Brandon put in there, or has somebody else now put that effigy in there?
No, that was not what. Yeah, it's just he had a trap set, or was set for bait,
and it didn't work.
So the bait wasn't taken.
No, the bait's gone. And that effigy is left in its place.
The bait is gone. Hang on. So the bait is gone, and if it is in its place, and no trap.
I'm white knuckling the side of the crib. Just
How? Okay, I look at Drake, and I'm like, what would not have triggered this trap?
he's just totally lost in like consternation.
Okay, the trap was not sprung.
If y'all don't have your video up on Brandon, y'all really should.
Oh, dude, it's amazing. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. So, okay, so hang on. So L's looking at it, and he's like, I look at it. In fact, here, Bradley, I'm gonna do this, real quick. Okay, the trap has not been sprung, correct? Can I see the trap? Hello?
Oh, you went mute.
Oh, sorry. Fuck. It's set up very well. You definitely see everything. The way the moonlight is shining, the angle's perfect. You see it laid out untouched. You also, though, it's clearly as you can see this because you know what you're looking for. It's very well hidden also.
And there is nothing. I don't see any disturbance.
Not at all. Nothing. There's not a footprint, not a where when you watch him set it up, it doesn't look like a leaf is blown over. And it is very well hidden.
And it's still missing.
And I just heave the entire bassinet off into the woods. Fuck!
It's playing with us.
Anybody that's not there hears this echoing.
Okay, Drake, we need to check the others. Let's go. Which one did we just check? Was that the central one, or was that the east one? Which one did we just check?
The central one.
Okay, we need to check the other two.
Check the others. Y'all spend some time making sure you get there untouched. The bait's all still there. Whatever you've set for bait's still there. Traps are unsprung.
At both of them. Correct.
I'm just pacing around the central spot.
Does anybody else wake up and come out at this point, or is everyone else staying?
Villagers are too scared. They are completely under. Okay.
Kursk is there with you.
Okay. Here's the thing. I'm going to be honest here. L is a little scared inside, but he's kind of like that, almost like suicidal reporter who's like, I gotta get the scoop no matter what. I gotta get it. So I'm kind of just going in with a little bit of like, you know what? All the greats had to risk something. So if I want to be great, I gotta risk it. So I'm out there. I'm in the field. I'm down. I'm dirty.
Gonna get the biscuit.
I'm doing the work, and I am absolutely, completely stumped. I have no idea what this.
Okay. Throughout you and Drake both. You can hear. It's very faint, but you can hear. It's a very soothing song coming back from the village area. You just use music. It's got that more higher pitched kind of twang to the instrument that you heard when Little Mouse plays her instrument. It's got that tone to it, but it seems that the tiny bits that you can catch on the wind sound very calming, but it's coming from the village. You're the only two that hear that.
I don't hear it?
No, Kursk and Drake.
Okay.
I completely wave it off. I'm frantically scouring the ground for any marks, any sign of tracks.
Nothing.
I wanted to do the opposite. I want to look up. What is above? What's in the trees? What's above the ground?
And I think you look like fresh spring trees. There's buds of different types starting to sprout on everything. So you can clearly see up lots of branches. It's a clear night sky. You can see stars through the branches that are showing through there because they're not leafed out, canopied yet. Nothing seems amiss.
After a couple minutes, Drake's just going to fall to his knees and then kind of shout out into the forest, "What did you become?"
Can Kursk rack his memories to see if he's heard anything about babies
Folk
disappearing
tale.
and being replaced by effigies of...
Oh, this would absolutely be something that would be a great story, wouldn't it? I'd like to do the same.
Give me a history check. Now, none of the baby that went missing earlier, when the girl came up, there was not an effigy left there. Just
Well,
the
the
trap
effigy is
part.
all we've got to go
Right.
on.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
give me a history check.
Oh boy, I'm so good at those.
I'm doing the same, but I'm thinking specifically of like legends and songs and stories.
Nope. Not the foggiest fucking clue what this could possibly be. No stories, no legends. This completely escapes you anything even remotely close.
Shit.
All right, well, Kursk is going to wander off towards the soothing music, I guess.
Where is okay? I'm gonna ask Drake.
that's back towards town, right? That's not like into the woods.
I'm gonna ask Drake before I even think about touching this thing. But the effigy, I'm gonna say,
You're right there with me? What?
yeah, I've been with you the whole time, haven't I?
Yeah, he said he was with you.
Yeah.
Because he said he was wanting to see if
Like shout a horrible thing into the sky?
I did. Yeah, no, I heard. I was standing like behind you.
Okay. All right. Just catching up. That's cool.
Yeah. No, okay.
But
yeah.
you yelled. Anybody that's even nearby in the nearby woods heard you. So I yelled quietly.
Have you ever seen?
Quietly.
I point at the effigy wherever it is. If it's on the ground, maybe it's now
Probably
sprawled.
behind us, like 20 feet.
Well, I was gonna say, didn't you like flip it in your rage? Is it not like on the ground or something?
Oh, yeah, it's probably off in the distance somewhere over.
If you want to say before he did that, because he was kind of pacing doing that, you could have picked it up to look at it if you wanted to before then.
Yeah. I want to invest. I want to inspect this thing. I want to know what the fuck this is. What's it made of?
I threw the whole baby Bjorn setup like into a tree.
Does the tag say made in China and or Taiwan?
No, it has no made by tag. It's dead, dried branches of tree. It's got looks like maybe long stalks of either some sort of grass or wheat type plant bound around it to hold it together. There's pieces, there's a feather stuck here or there. It's very. It just gives you a creepy vibe. Just looking at it.
This is our only clue. We literally have no other leads. So as much as I hate to take this thing because, like you said, it looks creepy. I think this is going to be an integral part of our investigation. So I would like to do the only sane thing and wrap it in some cloth so I can't look at its hideous design any longer, and just maybe like stuff it in my bag or something.
Okay.
That way I can, in the morning, I'm gonna show it to the group in the morning, and then maybe start talking to some of the villagers, ask if they've seen anything like this before.
So what? How was I involved? You were asking me something.
Well, yeah, I was going to ask. I was going to show it to you before I did all that and say, have you ever seen anything like this? Does this strike any sort of familiarity with you?
He's staring off, kind of catching a heaving breath, and just quickly twitches back towards you with kind of manic eyes. Do I recognize what he's holding?
Give me a history check.
Oh my God, is Deft watching us?
Is she? Yep.
Come on.
How do I look? Hang on, where's the chat?
No, but a baby went missing, and they just heard it crying in the forest, and then went silent. It started about midnight, and then around 3:33, it ended in a scream. They've been searching for it, and it's very unnerving. Nobody's happy right now.
I'm pissed.
Drake, you know that it's called an effigy. You remember stories from your wife, something about this, but you can't remember precisely what it related to. You know that they're made from the sticks and things like that, and it's called an effigy. That's all you can kind of remember, but you have heard of it. Don't know its purpose, why it's used, what it represents, or anything like that. I don't know. Is my audio super echoey?
I tried to open up the audio on Twitch. I couldn't quite tell, but I'm already getting you live and then like latent, so I'm not a good check.
It probably is because I'm always having audio issues for whatever reason.
Oh, Leora, this one's for you.
The frozen stare.
I've gotten so good at this that I can speak and my lips don't even move. I'm like a ventriloquist.
All right, somebody uninstall OBS from that man's computer, please.
You can feel free to jump in game if you want, woman. Or are you just laying in bed listening?
She's eating
Enjoy
soup.
your
What a perfect response.
That's
I'm eating
the
soup.
best.
Carry on. No. Brandon, change yours to Bards needs soup.
Oh, damn it. Now I have to.
I'm keeping mine as ah.
Okay. So anything else you want to do?
So he asked me about the effigy.
Do you recognize it?
Heaving with breath.
Oh, wait. Did you already roll your skill check?
Yeah.
Damn it.
He told me what I knew.
I just realized I'm not even using my bardic inspiration to anybody. I suck.
I mean, that's Nick Core. You're on brand.
Yeah. I keep it for myself. I'm the only person who needs to be inspired.
It's an effigy. Witches have used them. I don't know what it means. I just fucking hell. If only you'd just eaten the stupid and then no, I don't know why it was left there. Fucking hell. He's like very blatantly just dismissive of the specific topic you're talking about and just kind of looking down to the ground. Not because there's something there, but because there's something like mentally bugging him.
I'll I guess if he's kind of going through something, I'll kind of just stand behind him for a little bit, just give him some space, give him a moment to kind of get his thoughts together.
What's Fing and Kirsch been doing or are doing at the moment?
Kursk was going to head back towards town and the soothing music that was apparently coming from that direction.
Okay, were you and Fang separate, or were you two together?
Separate, I believe.
Okay. So you're going to kind of... Y'all also clearly hear Drake frustrated, yelling fuck, and then I forgot what the phrase was. He said, "What have you become?" or something like that. You hear that screamed out.
I sent you a message.
Me or DM?
DM.
Oh, okay. Because we have that telepathic link.
Yes, we do.
Hey, buddy.
Okay. So Kirsch, are you still heading towards town with all the rest of that information?
Yes.
Okay, and Fang, what are you doing?
Probably still laying wherever I was when I tried to fall asleep in the first place.
Okay. I didn't know if you got up to try to help or not.
No, I probably just stared into the sky, extremely pissed.
Okay.
Just super annoyed.
So, anything else you're wanting to try to do? For what do you two going to stay in the woods or head back frustrated? If you're looking at it, so we're probably that 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. At this point, Kursk is you head back to town. The sound gets clearer, and Little Mouse is trying to do what she can basically mechanically to offset the despair of this baby crying by using soothing music and stuff to keep everybody as calm as possible. Not working really well, but she's doing what she can.
We're having a battle of the bands.
Drake's going to scramble around the forest as much as he can and take a point of exhaustion or roll for a point of exhaustion because he did not sleep.
No, y'all already rolled earlier. That was I had y'all roll con check because no one's sleeping tonight. So
wow, and I rolled really well. Wow, okay.
Yeah, everybody except Fang because he already had, this is night 2 of staying up, so he had disadvantage on his check and failed.
So we roll into the morning hours. Then?
So unless something else is done, we roll in the morning. Sun's coming up. And y'all try to spend, even though the sun's coming up, trying to catch some rest that you didn't get last night. There's a little bit more peaceful, even though it's sun up. There's that safety and reassurance of the light and the sun. Y'all catch a little bit of sleep, not enough to replenish yourselves early, because you need a full night's rest for that, but you get, 4 or 5 hours in before everybody's that had dozed off a little bit gets woken up by angry shouts, and you go outside and a bunch of the people are yelling at Drake, who you know is Rhiannon. There's people out front of the herb flower shop. They're starting to gather up there. Angry words are being exchanged. You can't, from where you're at, you can't quite hear. But there's a group gathering there.
I want No, I was just gonna say, depending on what time this is all happening, as soon as there's activity and like people are awake and moving around, I want to do some digging and I want to find out what anybody here knows about this effigy, and if there's anything that anybody here can tell me.
I'm stumbling out of the bowl that I fell asleep in a kind of recessed spot in the woods, and just running toward all of the chaotic noise.
Okay, that's my. I thought you would have been in town area. So you hear commotion.
We went hunting late at night.
Right, but
it was
it
last
got
evening.
right as it was getting closer. Morning, of you all had gone back into town, just like look, let's catch a couple hours shut eye or something.
Oh, okay.
As the sun come up. But this is awoken you. It's the people whose shop it is. Rhiannon and what was her sister's name?
Yeah, they run their own shop.
Yeah. It's the crowd's gathering there. Anyway, as you go around, Nick, these people that kind of like it enrages people even more. They're like, see, they are in league with the witches. Look, he's found this, and they grab your hand and hold it up in the air.
Well, no, hang on. I'm doing it a little bit discreetly. I've got it wrapped up in the cloth. I'm just like,
What? What's on your hand?
When you open it up and show people, that's when someone sees it and you ask them, they're like, see, this is it. And either hold up your hand or grab it out and hold it up and like, see, they're in league with the witch. There has to be a witch in the woods. This is what's causing it, and it's these two doing it. And at that point, Chet, the arrogant prick, that's the Smith, he's like, yeah, she's probably the main one. He's antagonizing.
who?
Chet, he's the Smith. Drake knows this person.
No, but who's in league with the witch?
They're accusing the two girls that run the flower herb shop. Rihanna is the main one and he's calling her out, saying she has to be the main one. And
I thought they had Nick.
No. They grabbed because Nick had the effigy. As they see that, they like basically throwing fire on the flames. They were accusing them already of being in league with the witch, and this is like kind of solidifying that they're like, look, here's proof, and they're just running with that. And Chet's like, maybe we should burn the witches, and people are starting to shout, burn them. And at this point, they run inside and just slam the doors, and Brianna and Lanja are locking themselves in, and they're starting to chant, burn them, and somebody's running off to grab, I got the oil. So you've heard this before, you have seen this before, and all these memories come flooding back into you when your family, when your daughter and your wife were burned in their home.
How many are around the building?
You're looking at, 15, 20 people. The village is pretty much, the more this has gone on gathered, and they're chanting to burn them.
Are they armed?
No, not that you see. I mean, people may have like hunting knives
Who's
on
near
them,
me?
things like this. Who do you want to be near you? I mean, this is just a group of people. It's all the people you know, people you don't know. Most of them you probably know from living here, but they're accusing these girls of being in league with witches and maybe witches themselves, and now chanting burn them.
I would like to make an argument here for what I would like to do.
Yeah, I think they're in the mood for arguing.
I want to no an argument to the DM. I would like to catch the attention of this now angry lynch mob, as we call it back in the city. And
the city? Okay.
Yeah, and I would like. So I would like to get their attention, but I would like to argue that by getting their attention, I'm actually going to be using my ability to perform by blowing the loudest whistle that I can. And if the DM will allow me to perform, to blow that whistle loud enough to catch everybody's attention and shut them up.
I'm gonna wait this particular action out before I say anything.
Okay, so you're just trying to make a very loud screeching. You're trying to draw attention to you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing like literally like I'm calling, you know, I'm calling the dog in, and the dog is like 2 miles away. Like I'm trying to get everyone's attention.
He's got the two fingers in the
performance
mouth.
check.
Whistle.
Yeah, let's see how loud you get her. If it's like you're in such a panic, you just kind of spittle or something.
I'm gonna inspire myself with my bardic inspiration.
You can throw this in the window too, just in the regular chat, because you're gonna know if it's loud or not.
So I'm gonna add an 8. Not a +8. Can I add? Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna roll
program your stuff.
I don't think so. Can I
roll your skill and then just throw up a d8 on it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
If I don't have a program for you, I need to do that.
+8.
So 20.
That's a 20.
Oh wait, what
No,
was
that's
that?
more than
Sorry,
that.
it's a 28.
That's a 28.
That's a 28.
So this is just this like steam whistle just echoing holy shit loud whistle, and everybody just stops and turns and looks at you.
Hey, Nick, what's your passive perception?
What's my passive perception? It is 18.
You catch the fact that Drake is right behind like a mother of two with the dagger 3 inches from the back of her neck with just like this blood crazed look on his eyes. And then retract.
In the crowd?
No, right behind the crowd. He was
All right.
diving in like full fury, like this is when the doom music starts.
Well, here's what's bad about that. Everybody except for the people that you're behind see that because they turn to look at him. So they all turn around and you're standing there with a dagger up, Drake.
I would like to say, thank you, Drake. I don't need the dagger to make a ringing noise anymore. I got this handled, and I shoo him away.
Give me a persuasion or a deception check.
Time to get kicked out of another town.
I really need this to work, so I'm inspiring myself for this one too.
Kursk, if I kill the whole town, we don't need to worry about it anymore.
Am I allowed to see the results of this one too, or
No.
is this?
Can I be
no.
rolling?
Yeah,
up?
because you don't know how persuasive or deceptive you will be.
And there's my my inspiration.
No, you already burned that.
He has multiple.
Yeah, it's a bonus action to use, so I can just keep using.
He has,
And
because part of it since I've taken spells away from him, he
we're
gets-
not in we're not in fight time. I got it.
Yeah,
Right.
In fight time, I would have to wait till I had another bonus
Yeah, he
action.
has more uses of it also.
Yeah.
So
Although I only regain them after long rests, which doesn't quite make sense because a long rest is like a week.
right, that's why they get short rest on this one. I think.
Oh,
is what
it's
they
short
said.
rest. Okay, then let me fix that. In that case, I actually still if we short rested, that means that I don't have 3, I have 2. There we go.
Nobody. You do this, Drake. You're just kind of pull it back and put your dagger up.
If
Nope.
they're not continuing to challenge
Well,
the house.
well, you don't immediately. The only thing that happens is the whistle he goes off. Everybody's like, "What the fuck?" Turns around. You're about to stab this woman, and everybody's seeing you. You're holding it, and he sees and notices the same thing. He's like, "Hey, Drake, I don't need the dagger. Thank you, though." Nobody seems to say or make any kind of motion otherwise. This is all within a few seconds. What are you doing?
Can I be stumbling in from off in the distance?
So you were probably right there in town. You're all kind of trying to rest a little bit while after the sun comes up, just trying to get a little bit of rest, not enough to offset your exhaustion yet, but you're kind of woken up from the naps you were taking by this commotion going on.
I'll walk up to.
And I slash through her.
Are you for real?
I rolled a 1.
I'm gonna make the dice give a character. Okay. Now you're just attacking an innocent woman and her children that are standing there.
He's trying to kill people that were not doing anything wrong. And
I'm just making sure.
You don't know. They're trying to kill someone who's not doing anything wrong.
How
Is the guy killing somebody who's not doing anything wrong?
Before this, hang on, because I forget my shit.
I'm killing someone who killed my children. All right.
Okay,
Hang on, first off, wait a second.
Doing.
Drake, give me percentile die, Drake. 1 to 50. This woman, you know, was involved in burning. Higher than that, you know she wasn't. Oh yeah, this was. This,
50. Oh, that's a 5.
no, that's a 5. Yes, this woman, you remember seeing her with a torch burning in your house.
Oh, but I'm going with figure.
Okay, now before that happens, I need everybody to roll percentile dice. This is the 5% check.
I'm fucking this town up. We're here now doing this shit.
I mean, you can do it. I don't think I'm getting involved here, hombre. This was a.
You know what?
I've got some leftover things.
Fang,
This town is dumb.
Fang, you need to roll your percentiles for your 5% check. And you also need to roll after that. I need another percentile check to see how your schizophrenia is for the day.
I'm so glad Leora was here for this.
Before Drake gets to perform or finish his action, I have a question to ask the DM.
That's fine. Go ahead. I'm waiting on Fang to roll.
Okay, so my question is I've noticed, my according to
That was for the 5%. And I'm giving you your schizophrenia. What
I've seen,
I don't know what that is.
I perceived this happening.
Yeah, well, you're looking right at him because you said, I don't need the dagger, so you will see him about to attack.
I
the
was
schizophrenia is the 1 to 16, nothing happens.
I would like.
What am I rolling? Just a d20?
No, percentile dice again. Okay, you don't have any schizophrenic stuff going on.
I want to take the dagger from Drake, but I want to basically put my hand on his hand that's holding the dagger, and just
on the roof.
I'm not on the roof anymore.
That was standing around at the crowd. I watched the crowd. He brought the effigy. Somebody held it up. Hey, this is it. I'm assuming the group's okay. First off, you two roll initiative. See who acts first.
Okay. Because what I want to do
Oh,
is
motherfucker, you're losing fingers.
I want to step between him and this crowd, and I want to tell him, Drake, stop.
Yes!
Nope. Fuck. Oh, shit. I don't have anything that allows me to re-roll that, do I?
Oh, that's a 1, motherfucker!
No,
I'm trying to see if there's any barred bullshit that I have.
it's a skill check. I mean, it's a would be a skill.
Yeah, but can I inspire myself for the same thing multiple times?
You only get one roll. I don't think your D8 plus 4 is going to be the 15, so.
But what if I roll 2d8?
But you don't get to roll 2d8.
That's up to the DM.
Now, it still wouldn't matter. I'll say as close as you can impose a use your reaction to give basically a bane die to somebody, so you could bane him, but even if he rolled an 8, that's what he's still going to be higher than you. So, and you, well,
Darn.
I would say, technically, no. Okay, here you go. If you want to play this out, technically, to use it on an enemy or someone else, you have to use your reaction.
Okay.
To use it on a friendly or yourself is a bonus action. So
I
technically,
can pain him, and then I can
fire yourself.
myself. I want to do that. I want to do that. I
I
want
just
to
want to see
see
how that plays out. So
do that.
you roll both of you roll a d8 plus for you, Nick, minus for you, Drake.
What?
Oh, that's a 7, motherfucker. Roll a d8. Roll high.
So what's actually going on here, math-wise?
I'm baning.
Math-wise, he's using his reaction to spend a bardic inspiration die on an enemy. He's wanting to stop you, so you're technically an enemy at the moment. You get a minus d8 to your initiative roll because he's trying to stop what you're doing.
So I took a 7 to my initiative.
No. He's also using his bonus action to inspire himself. They're two separate actions. It's a reaction and a bonus action.
Dude, I'm really fucking inspired right now.
I just want to see how this plays out. We're using mechanics that haven't got to be done yet.
So roll like
an 8, and that goes minus off your 15. Oh, it was almost 1.
Okay, so that means that he's what? He's an 8 now? I'm 11,
I rolled
he's
the
8.
same that you rolled, which means we're back where we started.
No, it's negative to you, so your 15 is now an 8.
You're an 8, and he
He's now an 11.
He used his reaction. He's trying to stop you. So he's trying to basically he's using his bardic powers, saying some words to like make you second guess or something, as he's inspiring in the same sentence, inspiring himself to action. Since he doesn't have spells as a bard in this setting.
Nick, you stopped something so beautiful.
He gets set up. So Nick, what are you doing?
Something so beautiful.
All right, so my goal is I want to step between. This is what I want to do. I want to step between Drake and the crowd with a flourish of my cloak, and I want to basically like guide his knife into, basically to his side wherever he keeps it, wherever the sheath is, and then turn back to the crowd and address them.
Well, no, he's making an attack, so you can impose yourself between this lady and him. The attack's coming. So if you're wanting to take the attack, that's on you. It's not going to be. I understand what you're wanting to do, but I can't. Yeah, she definitely wants to see him stab a lady. This is as quick as this is happening. You can impose yourself between them. That's it. You're not going to like definitely just turn his attack and then address like giving a speech to people. This is like, oh shit, somebody's about to die. Are you willing to take that blow for a woman standing there with her 2 children?
Oh. Speech time.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
So here's Wonderwall.
So hang on. Can I take the blow?
It doesn't mean he's going to hit you. He still has to roll to attack, but you're going to be imposing yourself as the target.
I'm going to impose myself as the target. Now, is this still considered part of the same action? Does me imposing Bane against him, is that part of the initiative? This is happening. Allowing you to do those spin your reaction and action. This is part of this round. Initiative is its own action, correct? Because initiative happens before we take our actions.
Correct, but it's like, okay, you're transferring from moment to moment into direct combat where we need to go 6 seconds. You see the action happening, I'm letting you pull shenanigans, but at this point you've burned your reaction, so you won't have it again until the next round.
Okay,
and
your
action is to move. That's getting in the way. Pushing the lady back, whatever, that's your action and movement to get in the way. That's the cost of your shenanigans.
Then what okay, see what I was thinking was I would basically impose myself, push the lady out of the way, but then if I was allowed to, if this was a new action, then I would basically impose Bane against him again, against his attack against me.
Nope, that'll be next round.
Okay.
So roll your 20, Drake.
Yeah.
Roll your attack. Go ahead and target him because he's putting himself in the way, so it'll be versus his AC.
which is not super great.
Gladly.
It's not a super high AC.
What am I attacking with? Do I need a charisma roll?
You had your dagger in hand.
I'd like to argue that I've got a lot of cloak that's billowing.
Take a damn hit! Holy shit!
Oh, buddy.
No, what I'm arguing is I have a lot of cloak that can help hide what's happening. That's billowing behind me, so maybe the crowd doesn't see this happen.
So you're wanting to see that make the crowd not see that he's attacking.
Correct.
Give me a performance check as you're getting stabbed.
Okay.
Roll your damage, Drake. Now I'm going to say It's going to be, well, roll with disadvantage because you're also getting stabbed as you're trying to be like, la.
Okay, well, I already rolled it, so I'm just going to roll another one. Yeah, and you can... Oh, wait, hang on. Sorry, that was perception. That's right above performance.
It's a good thing that you rolled the wrong one because that was a critical. That was a 1. So you were just basically... Yeah, that was I was going to describe that as you basically accenting, look what he's doing, everybody. However, your performance on that one...
Come on.
We'll see how good it is when this is over. But,
it's 5 damage. Listen, it goes in me. Doesn't hit anything vital. I gasp a little bit.
Hey DM, can I use my extra attack to keep attacking?
Shut the fuck up.
It's combat round. You were gonna. What would you honestly be? I know you're honest about it. What would you have done to this woman? Would it have been just across the throat and I'm done?
I'm just going through the entire crowd.
But is he not surprised now that L is in front of him? Is he not looking at L like, you're not the
He
woman?
seems to be in the state of mind where he cares when he's stabbing.
Yeah, well, that's up to Drake. Drake, see, you do this, and Drake stabs into you. You weren't his target. He does know now that if you continue through with pulling it back out and stabbing it back in and using your offhand with a short sword or whatever, that's on you. How do you play it out? You were not expecting him to do this, and you just stabbed one of your party members.
Give me a perception check.
I just want to, as he stabs me, I just want a very short gasp. Drake! No.
Bro, give me a perception check.
Perception check? Okay.
Yeah. Roll over a 10.
That's an 11.
That's 11. His eyes are gone. There's just nothing there. He's just swinging for the fences. And the second swing comes right back around. Same dagger.
All right. I've taken the hit again.
Well,
nothing I can do about it.
You have to,
Actually, to be fair, he came in rolling to brawl a crowd, so he's probably going to swing at somebody nearby.
I'm going to say that the way it was, y'all were standing behind everybody. He's your only target you can get to right now.
Yeah, my cloak is behind me. I'm cutting off most of the rest of the crowd, or so it looks like you see the crowd.
And as this happens, there's going to be scream. We'll see, depending on how well his performance is at the end of the round, what happens.
All right, then I guess the dagger comes right back around onto your neck, bro. Target's right.
Not the neck. I need that.
Uh-oh.
Miss. Critical fail.
No, that's
still hit. Barely.
As soon as Curse sees Drake stab L the second time, he's gonna run at him and try to tackle him to the ground.
Well, roll initiative at the moment.
Do I have to perform for that one as well, or is my performance?
No, this is all happening. You did the performance. He's just like stab. It's just a quick shank. So actually, everybody else that's here, go ahead and roll for initiative. We'll see how y'all do.
Oh, good. I'm glad I'm rolling initiative quite well.
Ooh, that's a 1 for Fang.
He's just exhausted. He's like, oh, fuck, what's going on?
Again.
All right, here come your heroes riding into battle.
Scott's really missing a good session.
So, at this point, yeah, Kirsch, you see him do this and push this one away, kind of flourish his cape up, but you're at an angle because y'all had come up behind the crowd, and you see what transpires. You can tell that Drake was going to stab this woman, and that L pushed her out of the way and imposed himself, and then just get shanked twice. So it's your go.
All right, well, I'm going to charge him and try to tackle him to the ground.
Okay. Make a grapple check, or give me an athletics check.
Then do I get to choose athletics or acrobatics to counter?
Correct.
But he's also currently stabbing. Does that not distract him?
Oh, great!
Oh my god!
Well, I'm trying to see because you've done your action, but yeah, it's just one of those deals that he still has movement. He goes to Curse goes in, and tries to grab him. He gets him around the arms, but Drake just kind of does a little roll with his shoulders and shrugs him off. So it's not like he goes flying or something like that, but
It's more like a roll over the top of my neck, and
he gets out from under you. Yeah, well, he's not on the ground. I don't consider most things like a skill check.
Lands and gets up.
Yeah, because it was a 7. So, but he does not grab a hold of you. You shrug him off. Sorry, I didn't mean to say shrug.
I love Leora's messages in Discord.
Have they killed each other yet?
Oh wait, in Discord, I'm still looking at the chat.
I know you gotta catch up just a little bit.
Scott,
I hate it so much, but I love the story shift.
Oh man, Leora, come on, just join for a second.
Yeah, we need
You could do.
we need you, Leora.
Imaginary popcorn.
Yeah,
I spoke too soon. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, we did it!
Leave one session.
Oh, hang in there. I'm sorry you feel so bad.
Oh man.
So
You feel sad. It feels like you're so invested. I just wanted you to be able to mess with it.
Okay, Fang, it's your go.
I was sleeping. I just had a nice bowl of soup. And this is what I get.
you missed the best session to date.
Clearly.
Okay, what's Fang doing?
I'm gonna move into punching distance.
Yeah, what's the general setup? Because initially it was me against the crowd, and then
The way I see it is you got let's start from like the top going to the bottom. You have the herb shop. That's it. Point at the top of the ladder. Next rung down, you have the crowd. Next rung after that is Nick, and I'm picturing it kind of half rung down. The rest of you were kind of standing around behind Nick. He had moved up when he unfolded the thing, kind of pulled up a little bit into the back of the crowd. That's when there's a lady close enough. Did the whistle, everybody turns around to look at him, and he turns and sees you because you had to do the perception. That's when he's like, shit, there's the lady right beside me you're about to stab. He kind of just shoves her to the side and moves over as he whips his cape out to block view.
okay.
And that's how it's like, so y'all are all right there. There's crowd and there's your group. Y'all are all within melee distance.
Wow.
So Fang's gonna punch who?
What do you think?
Well, I'm just making sure.
So I want to know. I want to be clear here. I am attempting to block this with my cape because I've turned. Is it become? Am I still able to hide any of this at all?
Wait, the round's not over. We don't know how it's going to play out yet. Yeah, you don't know how it's going to play out yet. You made your check. So now,
okay.
Just out of curiosity, because I know it hasn't been used yet. I think Fang's level enough to have a certain ability. I'm not trying to tell you to play, but if you see if it's in
I'm not
there.
going to tell you how to play your character.
No, because he hasn't ever used it. And I just want to make sure it was on his sheet if it was level enough. And yes, it's on your sheet.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you what it is. I just want to make sure it was there and available.
I have, I guess, a small question to ask.
Bang, just let me have this.
Drake, why?
Just waiting on Fang, whatever he's going to do.
Oh no,
You'll be going next
like
layer.
Larry.
You didn't have to
Unless she rolled her initiative.
Yeah, I was just saying she's going to get to go next because she just wasn't here. So Now she's at the top of the order.
Garrett, where'd you go?
I'm here. I'm asking the DM a question.
Oh, you're typing
for audio.
Yeah, I thought your audio had gone out.
Frantic typing. Yep, total props for joining at the last minute. I hope you get some good rest after this.
I hate you all.
You came into the stream. You knew what you were doing.
Garrett, delay that message I sent you because it's not. Well, tell me what you're doing.
Well, I'm gonna unleash lots of fists.
Okay, is there any what attack or just a normal attack?
I mean,
Or any of your special key abilities? What are you doing?
well, hold on.
Because if you're doing your normal attacks, what I type to you will be in effect. If you're doing anything else, it won't be if it has an attack roll.
Well, I was gonna do, at the very least, include a flurry of blows.
Yeah, those are all attack rolls, so that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do anything inherently fancy. Let me target my good pal here on the tracker. Oh wait, I need to turn this on.
Okay.
Was that supposed to? I thought it would just negate.
Let me look at the effect. I thought it had disadvantage on maybe level 2. Hang on.
Because I definitely rolled a disadvantage earlier. And
Well, there's stuff that it may just be checks, not attacks.
you're right.
Let me double check real quick. But because of where is ability checks only? It's at level 3. It's also attack rolls.
Okay. So what do you?
I'm gonna say because I'm gonna let that roll because of the spot.
Okay.
Because the way he's flavored this to me, he's trying to punch you right in your axe wound.
Levittown.
Specifically.
I rested an entire night. It's healthy now.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, we know that just naturally disappears over one night.
sealed up completely.
Stupid masseuse motherfucker.
You're gonna really.
Put those hands all
You're
over
gonna
your
rob
ass.
me of this town slaughter?
It's only for this one attack. You can't say every attack after this is also the same spot because he's going to be moving and twisting. I'm giving you one shot.
I was.
Make sure you rub some dirt on your fists first.
All right. I'm not. I won't argue with it.
I'll roll with whatever. I'm just gonna give you shit for it.
So, why do I have a key point spent? I know it's been like 2 days since I last used one. Okay. I need to make sure of one other thing.
Go ahead. I'll just be making some notes about the next campaign.
Push my door off a cliff.
Oh, where did his vestige go? That artifact was so important.
You son of a bitch. So, am I able to stunning strike and hands of harm at the same time?
How does it
No. One says, when you hit another creature, you can spend the key point, and the other one is when you inflict, when you land an unarmed strike I can spend the key point to do that.
Okay, so you're punching him now. You could spend the key to do the stunning strike.
Okay. I'll absolutely do that. Do I get any advantage on?
No, it's a save. You just target him with the save. And
Where's that stunning strike? Is that the cast?
yes, that's a little d20. So yeah, he passes, so you don't stun him.
Okay.
Oh no.
And
Hey, boss, I'm gonna fuck this town up. Just letting you know.
I'm going to do a flurry of blows as my bonus.
Nick, don't send me dick pics right now. you're breaking my heat.
I'll do flurry.
Apparently, I've built too many muscles. Ow. That was a good hit.
Now, does it say you can only do stunning strike once, or can you do that with each blow? When you hit another creature with a melee weapon attack, you can spend one. So as long as you've got key, you can keep doing that.
I guess I'll do it on the second one.
Monks. Can't live with them. Basically can't live with them.
Damn.
And then I'll use my extra attack.
Take this motherfucker down, please.
Nope. Oh, I do.
Jackass! How many attacks do you get?
Well, he gets his two, then he's using his
So I
bonus
get my
action
initial-
off in.
Yeah, I get my initial attack and flurry of
Can you
blows
just let me
immediately after you
slaughter
take an
this
attack.
town, please?
Is this so? Would this extra attack include flurry of blows? Would be able to proc flurry of blows?
If you have the key to spend flurry of blows, then those are two extra attacks. And as long as you hit with an attack, you can spend it.
I only have 5.
Oh yes.
Where was this in every fight before now?
I've been healing you guys. What do you fucking mean?
Not very well.
You're not dead, are you?
I'm
Yeah.
about to be.
Despite Kursk's best efforts.
We need to knock this man out.
No, you really don't. I mean, this town just has to fucking die.
In your eyes, maybe.
Fuck, it's...
We're doing it.
Take him down.
Hey,
No. Wait, hang on. I get to react.
wait, why is Fang
You did not
attacking
get
me
to
again?
He did flurry of blows, which is two extra attacks.
I
Dude,
can't
have you
react.
attacked me 6 times?
No,
Technically, hang on. Your flurry of blows, I think, has to use your bonus action, doesn't it?
No, it says whenever you take an action after your on your turn, you can spend
can't
it.
As a
take
bonus
bonus
action.
actions.
Yeah, so you're also so that last one does not count. Because your one that you used is your first bonus action hit, and then the flurry of blows was the second one.
Can I add one last thing?
What's that?
No.
I will on my can I add a hand of harm in my flurry?
How does that
Take a random
work?
hit.
As long as if I use flurry of blows, I get to use hands of harm or hands of healing.
Yeah, it just says you get
healing.
spend one key to do extra necrotic damage to one roll your armor.
It's just a part of my flurry I can use. It's like
Right, you can use this feature only once per turn, so yeah.
yeah.
Catch these hands.
Hell does not want these hands.
Boom.
Are you done?
Yes. If
Let-
that doesn't get
No.
a
Yes.
point for
Leora, it's your go.
How many people are in this crowd?
15 to 20.
I'm gonna get a good look at Drake. Just like, is he frothing at the mouth, or what's up with him?
He's made it
He
quite clear
stabbed
that
me.
he is literally trying to kill a woman and her 2 children.
Okay,
now
now
I would assume
assume
at the
does
mouth.
Leora know about your history? Fane does. Proximo and I assume Curse do. Has Leora been in the group long enough to have heard the backstories of y'all?
Well, so here's the thing. I've tried to spend a little time in the forest helping Leora with her aim because she reminded me of Amber. And I would guess that through discourse, she would get a little more of the story of how I came to not have a daughter and a wife anymore.
Okay, if she knows that, then you know, you can see that rage look on his face. You know his backstory, that his home, his wife, and his child were burned alive here. And here's a group of people calling out to burn the witches. And they're going to burn, they're accusing them of being witches, which you would have known that his wife and child were accused of the same, and then they were burned alive. The same thing is replaying here, so you can, it's a pretty logical conclusion why he's losing it. But you also see a woman that you don't know with 2 children that he was about to stab in the neck.
The woman, not the children.
I don't think that distinction was made.
I think you were going to start with the woman, and I have a feeling you probably would have finished with the children.
I don't know where the kids are. The woman wanted to burn the house down.
What, are they too short for you?
So what's Leora
Leora
do? Just
do?
step on them.
So, I think through some odd method, Leora has come to see Drake as the new captain. And no matter how messed up it is, you don't disobey the captain. So I draw my gun, and I shoot the woman in the head.
Roll.
I'm gonna take an aim shot.
Okay.
What?
What the
You
fuck
got
is
me.
this?
This is how my
bullshit?
campaign ends, people.
Did not expect that.
Oh no!
Oh no!
You don't have to roll on this. Unless you want to see the numbers, sure, because you got your sneak attack, you got he's close enough to her.
God, I was gonna fucking try to play this off.
This gun, it just the chaos goes on, and then there's just this tremendous boom from her hand cannon that goes off. And everybody is covered in red mist as this woman's head literally shreds apart. And also, the person behind her, their head explodes as well as the shot goes straight through her and drops 2 people at once. And just the spray mist, and there is nothing but a scream from everybody, and people start to run, and that's where we'll stop tonight.
Can I just
Sure,
I
finish up.
want to
Finish your
spin the
turn.
gun,
Okay.
and I look towards Drake, and I just wait for what's next. For the next notice.
No, it's next round, so I don't know what's going to happen. So we'll pick this up next time.
My question for you,
Well, I know
Bradley,
what
is
Fang's doing immediately after this combat.
yeah. I have a question for you, Bradley. What did I roll on my performance? 'Cause I don't think it's gonna matter anymore. I don't think there's any way I can
You
outperform.
only rolled like an 11, but their perception was a 7, so you pulled it off.
Oh,
That's kind of a moot point now.
yeah. What I was gonna try to do was I was gonna try to I wanted to disarm Drake, basically.
No, you're
or
trying to save the situation, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, and I was hoping that, unfortunately, it didn't happen. I was hoping Fang would be able to stun him or knock him out or something. And my whole goal was I was going to turn around and I was just going to be, as I was saying, everybody, and then I was going to roll into a whole thing. I was trying to get their attention to draw them away from these 2 women in this house.
You definitely that has worked. Their attention is no longer on these women.
I'm just gonna have to roll up a new character.
Yeah,
I'm going back to bed. Good night, guys.
Night. Thanks for the critical.
Thanks for showing up. That was awesome.
And look at that roll. Because I use improved criticals. 10, 6, 6.
And that's, by the way, that's the only roll, or not, sorry, that's her second roll. The first roll she made was her initiative, which was a 4. And then the second roll of the night was the 20. She only had to roll twice, and she.
Well, no, technically that was also a second or third because she had advantage on the roll to one of her aim shot.
So okay.
But it's still it was
does
one
say
factor.
second,
Yeah. So regardless, the only technically no, it's a second because the only roll that registers and counts is that one.
Yeah. Wow.
Dude, this is literally challenging Seth's save of our first session. Her rolling in and making the decision to go with that move. I've been like, just chef kiss, like, but that's me. I'm sure that's not matching up with some other players, but
yeah.
Well, I'm just curious. I gotta see how this plays out. And does everybody make new characters and we start something different? Or is it gonna be like, hey, here's the people left standing, other people roll new characters?
Literally after this combat, like Fang's gonna be like, all right, little mouse, maybe everybody was right. This fucking side of the world fucking sucks. I'm out.
Yeah.
You know what? My home country ain't so bad after all. Let's go.
Yeah. Don't even care that they exiled me. I'll go fucking live over there in the shitty exile that it is. These people are clearly beyond redemption.
they are. That's why I was ready to go.
Well, that's good.
You know,
I think that's beautiful. How it happened, but at the same time, I'm kind of sick. I'm like, man, I want to see how the rest of the little scenario I got planned plays out, how y'all handle it. Like, oh, well, I think that's done with, so I have to use the rest of this at some other point somewhere.
Yeah, a bigger issue has arisen, apparently.
I'm an annoyingly optimistic, like my name in Discord. I'm annoyingly optimistic about things. So maybe we just see how the next couple rounds play out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
I proceed to beat you to death, and then I go for Leora, and then I leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Drake has already been pretty low in the eyes of L.
What do you have, like 6 points left?
Yeah, based
on. I wish Proxima was here.
Oh, god damn it!
Hey.
If Proxima was here,
Thanks.
dude. If Proxima was here, we might have knocked him out.
Give him a moment to explain himself.
No. Remember the last thing that I told? Even when it was a giant blue disgusting monster that you made in the cave, I told you that we probably shouldn't be the kind of people that kill all of our problems.
I gave you the backstory of his character, man. A fucking township destroyed his family.
Okay.
And so you decided to return.
So you're gonna become the monsters you sought to destroy.
It's the same monsters that just destroyed my family.
They didn't just destroy your. It's been how long has it been?
10 years.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. There's
there
no
are
way.
Similar players in that crowd. Like identical.
If he wanted to, he wouldn't even be here. He'd be fucking off so far.
He can't. So gonna fuck up your character.
It's okay.
All right, Chief. If Chris
okay,
ever gets up off the ground,
I'm willing to die to Leora. Kursk will stand and fight and die to Leora.
This is what we listen. This is still salvageable.
This is why we show up every week.
We knock Drake out, and then I turn around and I just say, clearly the manufacturer of this firearm is making sub-quality goods. We need to
that's why I just told 2 people's faces.
We need to immediately take that weapon, send it back to the manufacturers, and inform them that there's a serious defect. Oh man.
Hey, Bradley,
Well,
I can't say you did a really good setting.
If this messes things up for the current way things are running, it's such a proper ending for this setting, at least for some of the characters.
No,
I mean,
shit,
this is GrimDark, man. This shit happens. People, I just said at the beginning, there's moral ambiguity. We don't play alignments. You play how you play, and that's the kind of person you are. So, yeah, that's how that worked out tonight. And we had audio for this one, so that's good.
And then we pulled a player in last minute. I love it.
Chish comes in, my turn. Boom,
And then
headshot.
Speaking of that,
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll catch y'all next week to see what happens to these people.